We'll do it live. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Are we live? Go on. Are we live? 7 seconds. Hi, everybody. Today it's Sunday, December 2024. I am Mr. Brune, and I trust you are all doing mightily fine. On this evening's live stream, we are discussing the latest news in the entertainment and on social media. It was a week where Hollywood was busy and really depressingly bad shit happened in real life. Oh dear. Season's greetings, everybody. So, as I always say, if you've not shut down for the evening, there is lots to get through. Shall we get the peeps out? You know it. Let's do this. Okay, so first up, from a VPN far away, he is the golden reach-around droid of choice. It is Z3PO.
Hello, good evening, Brown.
Hello, good evening, Z. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I've been over
Good.
Granny 3POs today.
What?
It's not a joke. It was my nan's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Granny.
Guess how old she is. How old is Nana 3PO?
Okay, knowing how old you are, I'm going to say 102.
She's exactly 102. Spot on.
You are. I've won, everybody. Take care. We'll see you Christmas. I won.
You won.
I won the internet today.
I have to get you a trophy now. Damn. How embarrassing.
How amazing.
I know. Was that a guess?
I kind of...
I'm sure I probably said it.
I will say there was a distant memory in the ether somewhere that she turned 100 and received a card. But that was obviously 2 years ago.
2 years ago. It was indeed, yes.
Send her our love.
I most certainly will.
It is great.
What else have we got tonight?
Yeah, let's... Oh, you're a good lad. Okay. All the way from the land of Texas Shire, she's the queen of this channel. It's the boss. It is Reniel.
Hello.
Hello there. How are you?
How are you, gents?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. Z, don't hate me. I guess to 110.
That would be impressive.
It really would be, because there are some people that are living pretty long now, so I would be really impressed. Both of my grandmothers are gone, sadly, or all of my grandparents are gone, so definitely treasure her while you still have her.
So am mine. So welcome to the death stream. Courtesy of Rest in Peace channel.
My nana's like the one from the Croods. She just every year she's still alive.
But you know what? You don't realize how fun they can be, or how much they bring to your life until they're gone. So definitely treasure her. Anywho, bringing this conversation back to Happy.
It's great
Who
to
have
have
we
you
got next? Yeah, thanks.
Oh, Kat, go away for the moment. Let's get the next peep out. Ren, it's great to have you on. Okay.
Good to be here.
Next, the channel's very own astromech droid. It is Professor
Beep boop.
Beep bop boop.
Hello.
Boop. Beep bop boop.
Happy Christmas, everyone.
Oh, that's a great avatar.
Oh, and you too.
Yeah.
I love your hat. Where's your hat, Rennie? Get a hat.
I haven't got one either.
You know what? I should change my avatar to my Jack Skellington Santa hat. That'd be cute, right?
Would.
Yeah. I looked pretty cute in it. Don't hate.
We'll take your word for that. Prof, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. Just getting everything ready for the Christmas season now.
Oh, is it Christmas?
Yes.
When?
Just got about six gifts left to wrap. So yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh yeah.
Prof, it's great to have you on, mate.
Good to be here.
Okay, shall we get the next peep out?
No. I think we're
Okay,
good.
so shall we start then, yes?
Yeah.
And last but by no means least, he's the wise elder of the channel. You know the rest. He's the great Ian David.
Everybody knows I'm not last. I mean, look at the numbers, for
Shut
God's
up.
sakes.
You ruined the non-surprise. How
I
dare
always
you?
do. I
When
always
we've,
do.
when we've got
Look,
an
they're
odd
coming in.
number on the
Come
panel,
on.
absolutely
Yeah, it's obvious to
mental.
everyone. Obvious, isn't it? So, oh, hello.
Easy.
Oh, hello. It's shit.
Ian, the resident ball buster of the Brown channel.
Congratulations. Yeah, I
Oh,
still can't.
thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Somebody please teach me how to speak. On the trailer, why have you got a new trailer?
No. Just the first one. He's congratulating
Wait, did you
me. Thank
say?
you.
Well, about
Did you
10
say
weeks
teach
ago,
you how
wasn't
to speak when you can't even read?
it? Deadly combination.
Mm.
Sorry.
Ian, it's great to have you on.
Yeah, it's good to be on.
It's not Nakuti either.
Yeah,
Um,
Shooty's coming on, everybody. Quick.
There is another.
What? I'm so surprised right now. I can't even deal.
Is it Greta? Oh,
not
no,
this
it's
week.
not. It's Price of Reason.
Is it
Yum.
shoot day?
Oh, this week. High price.
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. Nice avatar.
Oh,
Look at
that's so cute.
that.
Yes,
Cutie.
I was forced to put this avatar here, but
We all know that.
Where did Brown touch you?
Anyway,
most
moving
people, you
quickly
go
on.
on their stream, they don't care what you have, what you did, if it's animated, not animated. Brown, he even wants to know what angle your avatar is facing.
Oh, but come on, you secretly love the professionalism. Come on, deep down.
You know
inside.
what, Price? It's perfectly round, that head, but really you should have a
Oh,
character
no,
that has
you
a
didn't.
square head
I
right
needed a
next to
square
you.
head.
Ian,
Yes.
Yeah,
you
you need a
stop that.
square-headed one.
Stop that
That's
shit.
what you need, mate.
No, I
Price,
do
great to have you
appreciate
on.
your professionalism. I actually upgraded a microphone once because of you.
I know. I know.
And he's not even looking forward either. He's looking to the left.
Yeah, he's looking into the
sorry.
sky.
Oh, up. Oh no.
What
Oh,
the hell?
it's fucked, everybody. Never mind. Price, it's great to have you on, mate.
Great to be here.
Shall we say good evening, chat? We can see you.
Good evening, chat. We can see you.
Let's get some slides up. They're here somewhere. So 4 musings today's day. That's
You're sounding a bit weird, Ian.
why?
When
Yeah.
does he not?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
you
sound,
sound
he
like
has
you're
something
in
front of
Swap
the
Shop
mic.
Attic.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, no, you're all right now.
You're right now.
Were you like eating a sandwich while you were talking?
No.
Okay.
I tell you what I'll do. I'll close my curtain so it doesn't reflect as much. Does that sound better?
Mhm.
You sound
This is
all
going
right.
really well, folks. Just amuse yourselves.
1 2 1 2.
Call it
One, two, buckle my
bogged,
shoe.
bogged
That's-
edition
Is that
Dave-
Mr. Cold Sweat? Where is it?
David
corn sweat.
Coranson.
Corn sweat.
Cold Sweat.
I feel like they probably, you know how sometimes they take actors in Hollywood and they tell them, hey, maybe you should have a stage name? I feel like somebody should have told it to this guy.
That's
Because
right.
Corn Sweat is a really strange name to have.
Corn sweat.
Coldplay. Cold Sweat.
Corazon.
Sweet
Your
corn.
mom's ass.
I think we're getting bogged down in
Mum's
That's
sweaty
right.
ass.
Coruscant.
Harry.
Coruscant.
David
Coruscant.
Swamp
Yes.
Ass.
He beat
Hey.
Superman.
We got 1 sub this week. Yes.
Woohoo!
Please
Winning at
like,
life,
share.
Brown. Winning at life.
It's taken 56 years. Please like, share, subscribe. You know the rule, folks. If any YouTuber has made content for you to enjoy, you know the rule. You've got to press the thumbs up. Please donate the channel. Membership's open. Oh, yes.
No, Daddy, no.
I knew you were going to do that.
It's my favourite time of year because I can get the season's greeting.
The
Card
uncomfortable or cringy season's greeting.
Don't take him to church. That's all I
What
can
does it say? It's for you. Well, it's for you, Mega Geek. It's for you, Damien.
Just so you can say,
for you.
"No, Daddy, no."
No, Daddy, no.
Damien, put the dog down.
Yes, Father.
The Omen, folks, and Omen 2, great movies.
They are.
Mhm.
Okay, let's move on then.
Yeah.
I'm going
Is
to
anybody caring about
Good night,
this?
everybody.
No.
Anybody?
I
No.
I've seen all the
Rubbish.
episodes of this crap until now.
Oh,
Yep.
I watched episode 4. It
I've
doesn't
not
get any
watched-
better.
I've not seen it yet.
It's
Episode
terrible.
4, folks.
I'll tell you this. When the first 2 episodes started and I started taking a dump on it, there were a few people that said it's not nice of you. There's kids, there's this and that. And I told them, and Professor is my witness here, I said, Disney Plus shows their first 2 episodes, that's the best foot forward they have. That's the best it's going to get. And usually every additional episode is crappier, and that they've exactly done that. The first 2 were not good. The third one was worse, and the fourth one was even worse. Fourth one, you can already tell there's just filler. They're stuck on some planet again, another side quest of a side quest. It's like there's no story driving this thing forward, just a bunch of little twerps that are annoying me, and Jude Law collecting a check.
Exactly right. And in this episode, which we'll probably go through very soon, they wholesale lift plot beats from Treasure Planet, which I'm not altogether happy with.
Yeah,
For sure.
Well, and they more or less, there's about 3 minutes of the episode that actually matter. The rest of it is just wasted time.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice the other day we were talking about this, and I was looking at this poster. The Wim character is there in the middle. He is literally holding a 1980s style Citizen Band walkie-talkie. It's straight out of.
What?
It's straight out of the 80s movies. It's straight out of
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Yeah, exactly. It's straight out of Stranger Things.
They wanted Stranger Things in space. But the thing is that they couldn't even deliver that. Stranger Things, if you look at the first season, it's really good. There's the children aspect, but there's also the adult angle, and there's a mystery that really is interesting, and it's kind of spooky. And no matter what your age is, you watch it and you're invested, you enjoy it. Whereas this thing, I don't see who this is catering to. I mean, you tell me young kids like it. I don't know why. Why would they like this? When I was a
Maybe.
kid, sorry, go on.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was saying when I was a
Welcome to
kid, if
intro.
you would show me this, I would tell you it's crap. Go on.
Maybe it's catering to everybody that watches and reviews it. There you go. Give you some spice in your life.
I guess.
I mean, we recently found out that, officially nobody watched The Acolyte. I think in 6 months'
true.
time,
Yeah.
we're
We
actually
watched
going to find out that nobody watched this either. In fact,
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean nobody watched the
The
Acolyte?
ratings are
Disney
very low.
announced it. Yeah.
It came out that essentially that yes, they
Hey,
didn't
man.
cancel it because people didn't like it or because it was reviewed poorly. That it didn't get canceled because of all the backlash online. No, it got canceled because nobody watched the damn thing.
So what you mean is very little people watched it.
Yeah,
Very few.
very few,
Dinklage. Did he?
hardly anyone.
Peter Dinklage watched it. Right, on that bombshell. Okay, we can
Dopamine.
briefly mention this on Friday, but
Dopamine.
we'll mention it again. Who saw the trailer for Superman?
Everyone
Oh,
and
yeah.
their
I
mother
did.
saw the
Oh, yeah.
trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Rennie?
excited. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of people that are really excited for this movie, and it's like, oh, you can tell it's James Gunn. It's going to be so good. I'm like, yeah, you can tell it's James Gunn, but that doesn't tell me it's going to be good. I don't like the poodle-haired Superman or Clark Kent. I don't like that he
Yeah.
looks to be a bit of a wimp. Nathan Fillion's Green Lantern looks cheesy as fuck. I mean, I don't know. None of it looks great to me. The effects don't look great. I understand that, this is just the trailer, so they can improve a lot, but there's nothing that's making me excited. And the boxer shorts, / like red panties aren't doing it for me either. I'm sorry. There's nothing that really makes me want to see this movie. No charisma, nothing.
Ian, do you like the red panties?
I don't like his costume, full stop. I think his costume sucks big time. I am not impressed. The trailer's okay, but it doesn't inspire me to go and watch it. Everything about it there's loads of red flags for me. Like for instance, as when he says that the guy playing Superman looks very soft, he doesn't look manly. When
Mhm.
Yeah.
that shot of Lois Lane looks like they didn't even put a comb through her hair for some reason, and she's wearing, I don't know what the hell she's wearing. You know what I mean? If you look at the 78 version, at least Margaret Kidder's hair was all combed really nice and she was wearing something really
And
feminine.
she was smoking as well.
But that
Yeah.
was before the
So-
crazy days.
That's what I'm saying. So it's obvious. I think Gunn's in trouble because he has to answer to his overlords, which they're probably saying, we want more heroes in this. Go on, chuck them in. And he has to feed the fans as well. So he's probably stuck in the middle, and this is the best he can do. So that's what I
And
think anyway.
the biggest travesty is by now, Rod. Spell asked me. They have cancelled Superman and Lois for this.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes. Yeah. That guy doesn't look anything like Superman, though, as far as
No,
I'm
it's
concerned.
like he's more like Superboy, like in my mind. That's who he
Richard
really resembles, is
Ayoade, everybody's
Superboy.
saying. Richard Ayoade.
Yeah, the curly hair's not doing him any favors.
No.
I mean, I'm willing to give this movie a chance, and I want it to be good, but there's nothing that happened
So,
until now that's really greatly impressed me.
Yeah. I'm not impressed with this trailer at all. Again, right, it seems like a bit of the agenda's flying into it. Well, pardon the pun. I don't like the dog. I don't understand why they've got a dog in there. Just
Snowy.
I
don't
know why.
care.
I know why, because James Gunn, there's like the raccoon, whatever it is, Rocket. Like he likes it when there's some creature like the tree. Well, what is it?
Groot.
You know,
Groot.
Groot. You know what I mean? He likes it when there's some other thing because he likes to be quirky. So he's always looking for. That's why there's a ton of characters in this trailer, because he likes a ton of characters working together, storylines. He likes quirky creatures like raccoons and talking trees and whatever it is. And for some properties, it's fine. It's just for Superman. I think you just needed a straight up Superman movie. Just focus on
Yeah.
Superman, do something smaller, and then try to build it up. Now, I could be
Kind of
wrong.
like,
Sorry, what were you going to say?
kind of like Christopher Reeve's first Superman movie.
That will still always be, I think,
Yeah.
the best. That movie, maybe the VFX don't hold up, or you can say whatever you want, but the storytelling is great, and it does what it's supposed to do. And all these other movies that follow it always try to follow that blueprint, and they never manage to do as well. And James Gunn, I hope I'm wrong. I hope that it's just the trailer gave me those vibes, and at the end, I'll really enjoy the movie. But I really feel like he's falling victim to himself.
Why change the costume though? That's my beef. There's
I don't
nothing
know.
wrong with the 78 costume at all. I've never understood why it's like they're trying to go, look how smart we are. Look at the costume looks slightly
We
different. It's like,
modernized
doesn't need
it.
it.
It's
Yeah,
a
Well,
doesn't
and
need
the
it.
rebranding, and it's very
And
similar to the Kingdom Come S.
And
I mean-
52 failed as a comic, didn't it?
Well, it
So
did.
why
That's-
would you?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
would you go back to it? That's what I'm saying.
because
they seem
James
to want to go back
Gunn.
to they want to go back to the things that fail. It's like, well, if it
Yeah.
failed then, why do you think it will be successful now?
Well, maybe I'll give it the benefit of the doubt that maybe it starts off that he has this suit, and maybe over time, kind of like in the first Spider-Man movie, maybe something changes, and over time he becomes like more, he has a more serious, outfit.
Yeah.
It's possible. At least I want it. Like I said, I want it to be good,
Yeah,
even though
yeah.
there's problematic things that I'm seeing, and I don't want to just judge it before I see the movie. I'm going to go in and I'm going to see the movie, and I really want it to be good. But again, I understand why you guys are complaining. There are some red flags.
There
Well,
were
but
some
don't
people
you?
crying, weren't they? The people were crying watching the trailer. I'm like,
Well-
God, get a
No, I
life.
wasn't crying. I
No.
thought it was disappointing, actually. But go on.
Well, to your point about like watching the movie, right? Isn't this the thing that sells the movie to people and makes people go, "Oh, I should want to watch the movie because the trailer was really good." So for me,
Yeah.
if the
Cinema.
trailer doesn't impress me, I'm not going to spend my money on going to see it. I mean, somebody sends it to me, or if I get to see it on the 7 Seas, no worries. But I have no motivation to see this movie based on the trailer. It did not
Yeah.
sell me one
But-
bit.
the
That's fair
trailer's
enough.
not been made to appeal to everybody. It's mostly
Yeah.
appealing to the normies. And if you have a look at the official trailer on YouTube, it's got 1.5 million views in 2 days, with
Oh.
93% upvoting it. So it is resonating with the normies.
It has more than 1.5 million. I would think that it's like
14. That's
It should be
14
like
million.
hundreds of millions of people watch this.
14
No,
people.
I'm on the Warner Brothers Pictures one.
Wait, let's see where the official one is. Hold on.
I think it's 14 million.
Oh no, the other one has got 35 million views in 3 days.
That's
Mm.
great.
What?
That's
Yeah,
great.
that's
Look.
what I'm trying to say. I think that it actually.
Yeah.
The trailer
Yeah,
didn't make me go, "Oh, great, he's back.
It looks so
Superman is
good."
back. It
Yeah.
didn't make me do that. I just, when he's on the snow, it looks like those pull-up boots, you get in the cosplay costumes.
Why
Dude, I'm
didn't-
telling you,
I'm like,
Superboy,
wow.
Superboy.
Why
like,
did he
is
not
the
leave a
best
crater
that it
in
could
the
be
snow?
recognized as?
Don't know, don't care.
The crater, he'd have left it at that speed. There'd have been a
That's
huge crater.
Crypto.
I could have made a better trailer, actually. And I think it would have been like a less is more trailer. Even like the most cheesy thing you can think of, there's like a crime happening and it seems like all is lost. And then you kind of hear the John Williams score and you see just even like a silhouette of something and a symbol and just end it there like as a teaser. I would get much more excited about that than all this other crap. But if you want to see the dogs and all these other secondary characters and all this...
Too much.
Too much. Too busy. Yeah.
Too
And
soon.
cheesy
Too
Green
much. Too
Lantern
soon.
with the obviously fake wig hair. Looks so stupid.
Fake wig hair.
Yeah, dude, it
You
was
know-
so bad.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
there is
what?
so
what the
much
fuck?
going on, and they've got so many supplementary characters. Apart
Yeah.
from Lex Luthor, you got Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho, Hawkgirl, Guy
Mm.
Gardner, Max
Mhm.
Lord, and I believe in
Gaylord?
the trailer there's
Lex
also
Luthor.
appearance of
What? You're in it, Brown?
Mm.
Moving on.
Also, it's incredible, isn't it, that we've come so far, and they're doing the same thing again, right? When they did Justice League, or when they did the first Superman movie,
Oh, yes.
they tried to cram everything in to try and beat Marvel. You'd think they would learn from that, and they're going to do the same thing with this, sticking all these other heroes in a Superman movie instead of just concentrating on Superman. That they don't learn anything, do they? These people. But again, I'm with Price. I hope the film is good. I really do hope it's good. If
Yeah,
it isn't,
yes.
you'll hear
Please.
from me.
Please be good.
Yeah, exactly.
Please be good.
Yeah.
Please be
fingers
good.
crossed.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we? It's lots of.
It's a sidestep.
Kind of.
Superman, Spider-Man.
The biggest trailer debuts of all time. Number 5.
Yeah.
Superman 250 million. 4 Avengers Endgame trailer 268 million. 3 Avengers Endgame teaser 289. 2 Spider-Man No Way Home 355.5. Wow. Number 1 Deadpool
Woo!
and Wolverine 365.
Wow.
million.
And this
I
isn't
don't
even the
think-
trailer. This is just a teaser.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So the real
What?
trailer, we're not probably getting until April or so. Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Here you go. Sword in the Storm. Wrenched. So what? Yes.
I will say
Agreed.
Deadpool and
Yeah.
Wolverine earned it
So
because
what?
that
Yeah,
was the
you're right, mate.
most anticipated like superhero movie in the
So what?
longest time. People were so excited for it.
they were.
So I
yeah.
can see that. If anything else had beat it, I'd be like kind of disgusted. So
Have you ever seen The Mentalist? There was a character in The Mentalist. He was this big, fat, kind of not good looking guy. He was very creepy. He had a funny eye. And guess what? He's the one that's playing Jonathan Kent in Superman. I
Welcome to
totally
body
confused.
shaming on.
I am totally confused over that casting because that guy looks creepy as hell. And they cast him
What?
as Superman's dad.
yeah, I saw him in the trailer. I'm like,
confused.
ugh, that's not
This
exciting.
was
I
the
don't like
trailer.
it.
This was the trailer for a trailer. which I'm rather
Yeah.
wrong.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
At least they didn't say trailer starts now. That really winds me up. That does.
I hope
'Cause
everybody
technically
starts
it
doing
doesn't
that.
because it's a lie because you have a little micro intro and then it goes trailer starts now.
With like the
does-
flashing words,
it doesn't-
trailer starts now.
Anyway, okay. Shall we sidestep? I think it's sidestep. Oh, here we go. James Gunn on the tone of Superman. It's humorous, but it certainly is not as comic or as much comedy as either Suicide Squad or Guardians of the
Do we
Galaxy.
believe him? Do
No,
we believe him?
he loves corny.
Don't know.
Do we believe him?
No.
Don't know.
No.
Yeah.
He's already put his brother in it, so
Oh yeah,
Oh,
his,
God.
his brother's
James
playing Max
Gunn.
Lord.
Yep.
Really?
His brother
And,
is in fucking
no.
everything he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's playing Max
Sean Gunn.
Lord, and he said some other things too about the movie that also make me worried. So
You know what? They got Jimmy Olsen right this time. So the guy that got to play Jimmy Olsen looks like Jimmy Olsen. So that's quite cool.
Another
But-
man.
They still got Black
Perry
White,
White wrong.
which I'm confused
Yeah.
on. You know, I just think that's stupid. But anyway, whatever.
Whatever.
Mm.
Okay. Sidestep.
Mm.
David
Cold sweat.
Coruscant, Clark Kent, and Rachel Brosnan's Lois Lane will have a complicated relationship in Superman, says James Gunn. Bevan, this is just one movie, though. Seems like they're cramming it all into one movie.
They are. They're making the
There's
same mistake.
there's long scenes that are about their relationship and the way they relate and what it would be to be like for a person who's this incredibly intelligent, strong-headed, stubborn, skeptical journalist to have a relationship with someone who can lift a skyscraper.
Who said
Okay,
that? By the way? Who said it?
David Cornsweat,
Oh, is David Cornsweat said this?
right?
no,
Or
it says
was
James Gunn. I believe
Okay.
it's
James Gunn
quoting
said
it, yeah.
this. Wasn't James Gunn shut up, right?
Yeah.
And let us
Shut
watch the
up.
film. Why are you telling us about the film? Why don't you just go away now and let
Can I
us
just ask
experience
this
the film?
stupid question? Why? What is with like all the
Red
ugly
flag.
Lois Lanes?
Well, she's
like-
not ugly.
I don't think
Mm,
she's
she's
ugly.
not bad.
pretty.
She's fine.
Like, in my opinion. I don't know. Even Margot
Well, I
Kidder
don't think
wasn't
Lois-
that pretty, but
Lois doesn't need to be a knockout. She's
she's
she's not a
gonna
model.
attract the most powerful being in the universe. I mean, she better be pretty good looking, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion, though.
I hear you. I definitely hear you. But as long as it's not Phoebe Waller-Bridge, we're fine with it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, just reading this quote makes me worried that we're going to have her berating him for not
Mhm.
thinking through his actions and not thinking about the people that he's hurting, and you know what I mean. Like she's going to be like taking him down a peg, telling him he's not being smart about how he's being a superhero or something.
Yeah.
And
She's hot.
and-
I don't know why people. What did he say? She's hot. She is quite hot actually. But in the clip itself, why didn't she comb her hair? Why didn't they give her something feminine? Oh, I give up. I really do.
She's pretty.
She is pretty.
She's a
Dave,
good actress, and
think how you
she has a she looks nice, and she's a good actress. I'm not worried about her.
Mm.
I'm worried about everything else. I think that she
Yeah.
worries me the least.
But why is he saying this stuff? We need to experience it ourselves. Don't tell us this crap. Why are you spoiling it for us? Just shut up. Now step back now, mate. That's
she's
all
gonna
I-
Yeah.
she's gonna be in a relationship with Clark Kent, and she's gonna be getting some Superman on the side.
So,
Super D.
so it's just going to be, no pun intended, it's just going to be like balls deep straight into it, isn't it? No kind of.
He's going to go balls deep into Lois.
Mm.
Well, that would make sense if he did.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
I've really dropped the tone of the stream now.
Oh, what is this?
First look at Wendell Pierce as Perry White. Superman.
You know what the next slide's going to be? First look at Brad Pitt playing Shaft. Do you know what I mean?
That
Why
will
is it?
never
Why is it
happen.
okay for one?
First look
it's
at
not
Tom
okay
Cruise
for the other one.
playing Martin Luther.
There you go. See, this is
love
an
to see that.
insult.
I'd love
This
to
is
see
an
that.
insult to people of color. That's what it is.
I like Wendell Pierce, but I don't know. I'm
If he
not
fits
saying
the
he'll be
Perry
bad. I just
White.
I don't have any special expectations. I'm sure he'll be
That's not
serviceable
what I'm
enough.
saying, though. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he should not be cast as Perry White.
Welcome
That's what
to
I'm saying.
casual racism in the chat.
Well,
No,
I mean,
it is not racism.
True though.
basically.
True. Chat
they
is
already
on.
did that with the Lawrence Fishburne. I mean,
They shouldn't have
listen,
done that either.
Yeah.
They
I
shouldn't have
mean,
done that. I'm
Lawrence
totally against
Fishburne was
race
okay, but-
swapping. Totally against it.
I mean, he was okay, but I get it. That's not what the character looks like in the comic, and I think they should be true to the comic, but Lawrence Fishburne wasn't terrible as Perry White.
Yeah, but the 1978 version's always going to reign supreme because it is
Exactly.
the most comic accurate version of Superman ever put to film.
Absolutely
They're playing
agree.
Lex Luthor. I'm just saying, right? It is wrong to do this because if you do it the other way, everybody will be up in arms. Why
Of course,
is
it's
it
sheer
right to
double
do it
fucking
this way?
standards. That's why.
Why is it right to do it this way and it isn't right to do it the other way? Why is black people
Why?
getting me down?
Why?
Yeah.
That's
Chat,
my
why? Question.
I agree with
Why?
you, Ian.
Why?
I agree.
Not a race. As
They
Well,
don't.
Ian-
You don't
Ian's
need to have
white-
hand-me-downs.
Ian's a white supremacist, so come on, come on, folks, get with it.
You know what? I'm just glad it's not Pedro Pascal.
Exactly.
Did you guys see the Cartoon Men comment
Oh,
about
where are
Idris
we?
Elba?
Oh yeah.
I can't.
Seriously.
Sorry.
Mr. Hilter.
Yeah.
Mr.
This,
Hilter.
this makes me worried that they're still complying to that stupid agenda in movies. This makes me worry slightly because if they weren't, this guy, they would have cast a white guy as Perry White.
Hmm.
They would have done. But
Okay. I can't remember what's next. Okay, we'll do some
Oh.
super chats.
Weak.
what's this?
Isn't Mr. Beast involved with some stuff that starts with a P
We'll do some
and
supers.
is Hollywoodish?
Peter Pigback, $2. Yee. Cheers, Peter. Good to see you, my friend. Z, are you available, please, my friend?
I don't think he's there.
Oh, Z?
Oops.
Oh, hold on, I've got a mouthful of Pringles.
Oh, what flavour?
Salt and vinegar. Norfolk Fords for £10 which is real money, don't you know? Merry Christmas, Brown, panel and chat. Clark Kent has worse hair than Jedward. Has anyone seen Carry On Netflix?
Oh.
Watching Rebecca Gold over Christmas. See you all in the morning. Hashtag back British farming.
Your mic's cutting in and out as well.
1
I-
2 1 2.
I haven't seen Carry On Netflix. Apparently, it's terrible. So, but I have seen Rebecca Gold. That's really good.
Yeah, you should watch that.
yeah. But yeah.
Norfolk Fords is the couple of weeks ago I said there's farmers who listen. There's a farmer who listens to this
Oh,
stream
Okay.
in his cab on a Monday morning,
Nothing
plowing
wrong
the
with that.
fields. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Happy Christmas, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah, Merry
Even
Christmas,
Dave Collin recommends you watch.
Yeah,
Rebecca
yeah,
Gold.
nice of him. It was very nice of him.
It
Oh.
was, wasn't it?
God, I'd love to get Dave on here.
Nice
He
guy.
rarely
Okay.
does live streams on his own channel.
I know.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so Beast Games.
What's he done?
Mr. Beast. This is his Amazon show, isn't it?
Yes.
He's got an
So,
Amazon show.
Yeah, it's a reality competition series. Thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It looks like it's shit.
I'm surprised he's still doing well having friends that like playing with kids.
Mhm.
That's all I'm going to say. So,
Hmm.
all I'm going to say.
So is the show about blowing up things because there's a big explosion behind him? Is that what it's? I'm asking. I'm
No.
just asking. Oh, what is that about?
No
then?
idea.
It's like a Squid Game kind of show
Oh,
where
rip-off
they've got
then.
like I don't know how many they've got, about 1,000 contestants,
Uh-huh.
and only one person can walk away with the money.
And they get blown up.
I hope so. I don't know.
Or something else. You might have heard that there's a rather significant class action lawsuit that has been filed against Mr. Beast
Oh, no.
regarding this series. Have you not?
Really?
Yes. So, basically the complaint alleges that contestants experienced mistreatment, sexual harassment. There were unpaid wages and expenses, not being paid overtime. variety of other things saying like there were people who didn't get proper sleeping arrangements, they didn't get food, they weren't properly clothed, they didn't do background checks on some people who ended up being a problem.
What?
Like that nasty stuff in this lawsuit. So this is going to be a big. There's over 100 people that have joined the lawsuit. So this is going to be a big deal. Yep.
How many? I looked at his channel the other day. Is it 360 million? Something stupid subscribers.
It's insane. Yeah, it's insane.
That's just unbelievable.
Bigger they are.
Yep. I have a former student who's part of his marketing team. So
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Okay, on that bombshell, let's move on then.
Yep.
You must be
Do
good
it.
then. Most people.
Speaking of good, Jared Leto will be playing Skeletor in the Masters of the Universe.
That's like the kiss of death.
It is. Every time
yes.
he's in a film, the film flops,
Skeletor
right?
is huge. Isn't Jared Leto like 5'10", 5'11", or some shit?
and
CG.
skinny as a rail too.
Yeah.
CG. That's all I can say.
Yep.
CG.
Put him
Not
in a big
excited
puffy
about
suit.
that. So he's gonna have this little like weenie voice, like "Fear me, He-Man." It's like Skeletor should be really tough sounding. Yeah,
that's the
exactly.
thing.
No thanks.
Well,
quickly
you know,
going
he
back-
needs the money, I guess. And-
Quickly going back to Beast. No. Rich, has Price got a story about meeting Mr. Beast?
yeah, together with Leslie. Squarehead.
Price?
I'm gonna take that as
Price?
a no.
He's gone in
Well-
a toilet.
Did you guys know he actually owns like a burger place as well? So it's Mr. Beast Burger.
Oh,
And-
yeah. Jay Leno does it.
yeah.
I thought you
So-
were talking
Yeah,
about Price there.
No.
Priceberg.
Yeah.
We
Price
won't be-
Burgers, no.
Price
we won't
Burger.
be beaten on price.
Oh,
So
geez.
I haven't even patronized that
Burger.
place at all.
Yeah.
Since the news came out about all of the nefarious stuff happening with him and his peeps, I won't even patronize Mr. Beast
Yeah.
Burger. And the
I
food's
thought all
actually
these
pretty
stuff-
good.
Yeah, the Beast Burger is what they call a virtual kitchen.
But
Yeah.
didn't they stop
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Didn't they, wasn't there an issue with Beast Burgers and he started, but then he stopped it? I thought.
No, like I was still getting emails about it, like maybe not even a month ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, saying, "Oh, we've still got specials," or order today for this much off, and yeah.
And then he had
You know-
there was the whole Lunchly thing. Did you see those?
What?
You know, the thing is that I have mixed feelings about Mr. Beast. I don't know. I know that there were a few people working in his crew that may have liked to review PDF files or whatever people say these days. But I will say that
Very good.
I will say that I don't know that he was personally involved. Maybe he just looked the other way, or I don't know what. In addition, the fact that people are saying, "Oh, he's kind of a jerk," that doesn't surprise me either. He's put together an operation that is getting him a ton of money. This is a big money operation. And if you think the people that sit on top of these type of operations are all nice guys, or they got to the top by being so great and swell and such great people, it's usually not the case. So I'm not really surprised. I never thought he was like
Jared
this great
Leto.
guy. What'd you say?
Jared Leto.
I'm talking about Mr. Beast still.
I know you are. Just
Yeah, but-
fucking with you.
Okay, but in all fairness, didn't he start
Killed
off
it,
as just
everybody,
like an average person and just
Yeah.
doing douchebaggy stuff that anybody could do on YouTube, but he got
Shall we just
popular
flick
for it?
back to-
So, I mean, remember your roots. You don't have to be an asshole. You came from
Yeah.
nothing. That's my personal opinion on it.
I agree
Well,
with you. I'm just saying, I had zero expectations for Mr. Beast. It's not like I woke up and I thought, man,
Yeesh.
Mr. Beast, like I'm really looking at Mr. Beast for like spiritual guidance. I thought
Oh,
he was
no.
some little jerk off with some camera that did extremely well. I mean, I can't take away success from him. He
Are you
managed
jealous?
to succeed. He does whatever he does. Had no expectations from him that he's like a great guy. Really, I never thought that about him, and he really isn't, apparently.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it seems he may have surrounded himself with some people who
That's
are not
my
all that
thing.
great.
He
And
could have vetted these
too, that
people
too.
better.
yeah,
Yeah.
Didn't he have a yes man, yes woman? Thinking man's joke. Let's move on.
Yeah, Leto.
Leto.
There is
Moving on.
a late winner for winning the internet. Common
Okay.
people. Skelito.
Skelito.
Ha ha.
Okay. He killed
Killing
it.
the stream,
Move on.
Brown.
Who saw this? Ralph McQuarrie, one of his Christmas cards from
Yes.
1981. How lovely is that, everybody?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Festivities.
Yeah, yeah, Christmas it is. Yeah. How come he hasn't got a lightsaber in that bag?
Well,
Because he's going to visit some little kids and give them some special gifts. From his
Anne
sack.
Widdecombe.
Does look like a bit.
Jesus. Bree's feet.
Yeah.
Brown's favorite.
You go. By now, Rad, I don't care about Star Wars.
Same.
Only the first three.
Neither does Lucasfilm.
Apparently so.
Oh. One day somebody will write a book about all this, won't they?
It will. It'll come out. It will. When KK's dead, I guess.
Z, are you available, please?
I most certainly am. Joe Eager for $20. I've never watched Mr. Beast.
Nor have I.
Yeah.
I've watched a couple of his things.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen a video or two,
one or
but
two.
you know, it's,
That's about
yeah.
it.
Is he good?
Mm-mm.
Well, he does
He's a
some good
douche.
stuff, but
He's a douche.
I mean, a lot of people say that these things are all staged. So, as a point of entertainment,
Like,
they
yeah.
are effectively
He's-
useless.
He's less annoying than Jake Paul.
I don't even know who he is either.
Boxer.
Boxer.
Is he, oh, he's a boxer.
He used to be he used to do stupid YouTube stunt things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Joe. Happy Christmas, my friend. Shall we?
Joe,
Move
what do you
on.
know?
Yeah. Boomerang, multitasking, can't even do one. In honor, spelled incorrectly, of Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker's 5th anniversary, we're looking back at what might be the most complicated. What's that say, Z? One.
That's it. My headphones were off for that
I'm
one.
glad I took my earplugs out.
Hey,
'cause I'm just
your
like, oh
your
my
mic
God.
saved us from some of that.
I think it did.
Dropped out a little.
I've already got on reduced background noise and echo cancellation just to protect you all from my screeching like a woman.
Do you remember when she came up on stage, KK, and announced the Array movie? But little did they know she was making a Die Hard rip-off movie instead.
Oh, yeah.
So she did that instead.
Yeah. I couldn't be bothered to read the article, but how was it the most complicated box office success ever? Why was it complicated? Anybody
Don't know.
know?
Don't know.
Hashtag it's complicated.
Hashtag it's bollocks. It was rubbish. It destroyed a franchise. There you go.
Okay. Apparently, hello, Donny. Even John Campier hated Tross.
Yeah, but we don't like John Campier. He's a bit weird.
John
isn't he,
who?
that fella? Yeah, exactly.
Toby Maguire's penis.
Yeah.
Toby
Keep going on
Maguire's
about that. Why does he keep going on about that? Well, he's weird, isn't he? He's weird.
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 Move
This
on,
movie was
Brown.
just a failure in every way. They took no chances. They took no risks. It was the most safe version of a film they could make, and they still couldn't even make that work. The story was terrible. The characters got completely left behind, except for Ray, who became just the bestest ever. And of course,
thieving.
just
By the way,
dreadful.
this is not complicated at all. They ended
No.
up filming the movie over and over again. It cost them $400 and something million to film it. They needed to make at least like $1.1 billion. And I think that I'm not even sure that it broke even in the theater. So all this $1 billion talk, that doesn't mean anything when your movie costs $420 million to make. So all these slash films with Peter Soretto or whoever is there these days, or He used to be there. All those Peter Soretto, by the way, big buddy of Kathleen Kennedy and Frank Marshall, but they booted this guy out. So now I think Slash Film is like without that guy. But in any case, I don't trust Slash Film. Screw them and screw their stupid article. And I don't even have to read it. It's not complicated. It's a shitty movie.
Yeah, why'd you put this article on here, Brown? You're pissing everybody off.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get upset.
I was perplexed when I came out seeing this. I didn't know what to make of it when I came out.
Did you guys remember there was a certain YouTuber that came out? We don't need to mention his name because we all know who the liar is, but said that there was going to be, they were doing reshoots to fix the movie and make it more with George Lucas's canon and the EU canon. And that didn't happen. That's all I remember about this fucking debacle.
Tom Wrenched. Thanks, Price. That was perfect.
Ooh.
It's the truth, too. And it's not
It is.
Peter Cetera like somebody wrote in the comments. Peter Cetera is the singer of Chicago.
Yeah.
We did it all for love.
Peter Soretta is a guy that was he's the one that launched Slash Film, and he was buddy with Kathleen Kennedy and Frank Marshall. So if you look at older articles of Slash Film, they're always kissing their ass. And then at some point, somebody either bought it or took over the company and booted him out. So now Peter Soretta, who I think was the founder of Slash Film, is sitting in his basement. Sorry, I don't have any other way to explain it. Whereas other people are running this publication into the ground.
Yeah, this appears to have been written by Ryan Scott, and it's still a kiss-ass article, so...
I'm sure it is. They haven't. It's not like they can suddenly change. Like it's not like suddenly it's new ownership, so they're not kiss ass. They just they got rid of him. I'm not sure what the deal was, but I just know that there was some kind of change in management.
Price, how's the singing voice at the moment? Common People Wrenched. What's the song?
I should sing this.
Bring out
What
your
is it?
inner Avril
Ideally,
Lavigne.
yes.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to go and make Star Wars so complicated?
Oh, you were almost
think-
there.
Yeah.
I think that was supposed to be like the Avril Lavigne song.
Oh, I
you
don't
have
listen
go
to
and
Avril
make
Lavigne.
Star Wars
Yes.
so complicated.
That's it.
I was just doing like a random freestyle on it because I don't listen to Avril Lavigne.
Do it properly.
Avril Lavigne is some girl that like has some
Why'd
crappy
you
clothes playing
go
some
away
shitty
and make
music. Why would I
Star Wars
listen
so
to her?
Yeah.
complicated?
You couldn't get away from her, even though I hated her music. I'm like, oh
I have
my
no
god, if I
idea.
hear this song
I got
one
away
more
from her. I
time.
don't even know what song you're singing. I have no idea what you're singing. And
She's-
I'm a better man for it.
How old is she now, anyway?
Isn't she
50.
like in her 30s
Avril
or
Lavigne,
40s?
Yeah.
708.
Yep. I much
Oh,
prefer the
my
Weird Al
man.
version.
How old is she now? 40s, 50s,
708.
I think her 30s or 40s. Like,
30s,
yeah.
40s. Yeah,
Okay,
I
let's,
sang it like it was a song from the 1930s. I didn't even know what he wanted.
you did,
Um,
and it was nice.
Brown, move it on.
Move on.
Yeah.
George,
do it.
George Lucas.
John M. Chu says George Lucas called him to tell him that he loved Wicked. He was still at the mall when he'd just seen the movie. He couldn't have been more kind. He's like, I see all the elements that made that movie. I now know how hard I did that. Anyway, I thought that up.
I think George Lucas is suffering from something. Definitely.
He's
Well,
really
he's like
old.
80 years old, isn't he?
Yeah,
like,
he's
yeah, he
old.
don't give a fuck. And by the way, Avril Lavigne is 40 now. She was
is
born in
she?
1984.
I
She's
really,
40.
really, really liked her. Wicked.
Unfortunately, I don't trust George Lucas anymore. He can say whatever he wants. I have no faith
Exactly.
in what he says. Like he's
Well, he doesn't give a shit. He sold off everything. He's like, I just want to retire in peace. So
Big up,
he doesn't
Dr.
care.
Iceman. Hello, Dr. Wrenched. Wicked is the best movie ever made.
It's a terrible movie. I disliked it.
The thing is,
I
right,
loved
George,
it. Yep. Thought it was
George
great.
Lucas trusted the people he sold it to, didn't he? He thought they were going to carry on doing his stuff, but they didn't.
Yeah,
They
now
kinda
he just
screwed
doesn't
him, didn't
care.
they?
But then he still backed Iger when they had that fight
That's 'cause-
over the.
That's because he's
Sea
old.
Lord.
He's
I
old.
think his wife told him to back Iger.
That's
And-
very
and-
likely.
And then here, the one thing I can say is it's not a Disney movie. So maybe the only thing we have here is like he still likes to stick it to Disney from time to time. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. I don't know.
I don't care.
And yeah, most of the ladies,
Yeah.
even in our circles, even the ones that are the most like against all these activism and woke whatever, they loved Wicked. Wicked is like puts a spell on people. It's like you know how you have the thing that spins around and like in the Twilight Zone and you get hypnotized. That's what it does to women. Even the most based women look at this
You're
crappy
not
movie
for it, are
and they're
you?
like la 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 la. And they like start
I'd hate
singing
to
and
say
dancing.
this as a woman, but I
Are you
don't
going
care
to?
for Wicked. So I didn't like the original plays. I'm not a big fan of like the spin-off story of Wizard of Oz. I've never cared for it. I know a lot of women do, but please don't say all because I don't like it. And I have
Alright.
several female friends
Well,
that
it
don't.
brought out my inner
Well,
queer.
you-
So what can I
I-
say?
yeah, restored my faith in the female gender. But what I will say, people keep writing in the chat. Drinker loved the movie. I don't know if he really loved it, but in any case, maybe he drank just enough whiskey to enjoy it. I don't really know. I saw it and I didn't like it. I can't imagine what he liked there.
Okay, let's move on then.
I never saw it.
Mm,
I had a
It's not
chance to
great.
see this, but I refused.
Mufasa, the Lion King
I've
debuts
seen this. I've seen
with
this movie.
A minus on. Is that good or bad?
It's inaccurate. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Have you seen it? Spoilers,
Yes,
by the way.
I have seen the movie.
Oh, what a guy! Go on. Spoilers.
It sucks.
Oh no.
I mean, basically, it's just such a just cheap cash grab over nothing. It's sort of they try to have their cake and eat it too. On one hand, it's a prequel. On the other hand, it's a sequel. The movie starts off. You see like Simba and Nala and whatever it is. They're about to give birth to another cub, and they have already an existing little girl cub, and they leave her with Timon and Pumbaa and Rafiki, and they go away for the weekend. And then they tell it like Rafiki tells a story. And each time they kind of cut back to them telling her this story, it's the story like the origin story of Mufasa. I think it's a crappy story. It doesn't help or advance or the lore or in any way. If anything, it just ruins it. Because like with all the other stupid sympathetic villains, they make Mufasa like Mufasa initially was an orphan. His parents they died in a flood or whatever it is, and then Scar saved his life. Scar is like a sympathetic, swell, super nice guy. Took him in, and like over the years, at the end, he turns on him. But it's like the whole idea of the sympathetic villain, and I really don't
Again.
need this. I don't need it.
Again,
What'd you say?
again, the sympathetic villain.
Right, again,
Yeah.
Penguin,
exactly. Again, this
one of
this
them.
fucking
Again,
thing.
again,
Why
again.
are they- I don't need the sorry, did I say a bad word?
No, I did. Fuck off. Go on.
They did that
I think-
this week.
Right.
as
I mean, I'm
well.
so sick of it. They
So am
tried
I.
to also, and the thing is, once they focus on showing how they're brothers and how close they are, and how this family took him in, and all this stuff, it feels like it's completely foreign to what we saw until today, and it doesn't really match what we saw even in the original movie. That it seemed like Mufasa came from a long line of these type of Lion Kings. So now they're kind of changing it all around, giving
That's their
Scar.
MO.
They give him a story, and they first of all turn him evil, but then he has like a redemption arc, and he's not evil
There you
anymore.
go.
Like, it's so weird. I don't even understand what they wanted. Scar is evil. Why do I need to see this whole
There you
humanizing
go.
him?
Did I not say this a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
That Disney and
You
every
did.
other company's trying to make villains more sympathetic. That's
I've
why I'll
said
never
that
watch the
as
They've been doing that
Penguin.
for a while.
You
I
can stick the
said-
penguin up your bum, mate. I will not watch
Up
the
for
penguin.
my
Sorry.
For the record, Ian, I
Sorry.
pointed out it started with Maleficent. Did I not?
It did indeed.
I
Yes, it
did.
did indeed.
I pointed
yes,
it
yeah,
out.
no,
And
I
Wicked.
agree. You did. You did. I
Maleficent
agree totally.
and Wicked.
Wicked, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And-
I'm
and-
not going to see these films. They can just.
I just don't see the point of a prequel to The Lion King. Why the fuck do we need it? I'm not going to watch it. I have no
Money.
interest. I don't
The
give a shit.
bankrupt.
And there's one other twist, and some people will say,
Oh, no.
hear this. If some people hear this and say, "Hey, you're an idiot. Like you're overanalyzing it, and you're stupid," and maybe that's right. But I'm going to tell you something really strange about this movie. What happens is one of the main plot points of this movie is that there's a group of white lions. They're all white, and they're called
Problematic, straight away.
quote unquote the outsiders. Now these outsiders have come to these lands where all these non-white lions are, and they want to take everything over. And their most evil white lion colonizers you've ever seen. They want to take the land away from the not white lions. I know you think that I'm probably crazy. I am telling you what I saw. And the fact that they're like, it's the outsiders and they want to take everything. I'm like, this really, really feels like some kind of
Subtle, then, yes.
anti-West, anti-colonization nonsense. Yes, it's a little more thinly veiled or whatever it is, but it is absolutely there. I'm pretty sure that with Disney, it's not a coincidence that that was the angle.
I agree.
Can we move on, please?
Super chat, folks, from Joe Edgar. Thank you, my friend. $20. Wicked would have been great if it was 45 minutes shorter.
I thought Ian was going to say, thank you very much. That's it. After that. But you didn't.
Thank you very
There
much.
you go.
Would it have been better 45 minutes shorter? Do we know?
Nope.
Nope.
It was fine as it was.
No. I would have
I
suffered
don't-
less, but it wouldn't have been a better movie.
I
I've
like what
seen
Cheers, Joe.
said about it would have been better 3.5 hours shorter.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving
Uh,
on.
It would have been better if they didn't make it. Put it
There you
that
go.
way.
That's what he was saying.
You mean this one?
Wicked is what he said.
Wicked.
Wicked.
Okay. There's lots of something. Here you go. I'm Boomerang.
No.
Sonic 3 debuts with A on cinema. Is that good?
Apparently so.
Hmm.
I've
Good
seen this
one.
one too.
Is it
Christ,
good?
you've been
boy.
busy.
Oh, no spoilers today.
Oh, we're not
Please.
doing spot. Oh, yes.
Por
I won't
favor.
do spoilers. I'll say that Sonic 3 is a much better movie than Mufasa. Sonic 3 is at least fun. I mean, is it the perfect movie? I don't think it's perfect. I think that there's certainly, some criticism you could level at it, but the atmosphere is fun. At least you go there, and it was meant to be fun, and I don't think that they shove too much propaganda or things like that. They give Jim Carrey a very large role in comparison to all the other characters, and I feel like maybe it's his last time in this series. It's not necessarily bad, but it's a lot of Jim Carrey. But I didn't hate the movie. I thought it was pretty good. The only thing, if I had to talk about like agenda, there was only one thing that he told a joke, something about like all the genders not finding him appealing. He told it in a way that was funny, but I said to myself, you know what? In our
Is it
day and age,
problematic?
yeah, maybe you could have scrapped that joke because I'm tired of all this 70 genders. So I don't really know. Maybe I didn't fully understand his joke, but it wasn't laughing at the fact that there's all these genders. He was straight up saying that all the genders don't like him, I think, or something like that. But aside from that one sentence, I think that the movie is overall pretty fun, family, wholesome entertainment, and better than Mufasa.
I will say there was a Doctor Who slide, but I completely forgot to place it.
What? No shooty?
Oh, no
It's like
shooty
he
this
knows
week.
you.
Yeah, no shooty. Anyone else seen Sonic?
I want to
No,
see
I'm
it.
going to see it, though. I'm going to see it.
I was considering seeing it. Yeah.
I like the second one and I like the first one. So I'm
Still
gonna go
not
and
seen the
see it.
second one.
It's good.
Yeah, I
When-
still need to see the second one. But I like Sonic the Hedgehog, so I'm excited to see the second and the third one. So
Keanu Reeves does a character in this, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He-
and the truth
I
is,
think so.
I don't think that he does anything so spectacular. It's fine, his voice acting. If you ask me, out of all the voices, for some reason, I don't know why, I think that Idris Elba as Knuckles is probably my favorite. I feel like he adds the most character to his portrayal of that character. Then maybe the guy that plays Sonic, then Tail. Keanu Reeves was just kind of there. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't anything, I don't know. That's just my thought.
Okay. There is a few Sonic things. We'll just pile through these. Sonic 3 is the first film in the trilogy to be certified fresh on shitty tomatoes.
No, I don't care much
Yay.
for Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
No?
Move along.
This is the kind of things that critics are always going to be given bad ratings to anyway, because it's popular, fun, family entertainment, and they don't go for that stuff. So
Move along.
Mhm.
Okay, Ian's speaking.
I'm with Ian.
Oh, God, no. Put it back.
Box office. Sonic 3 scores series best 6.5 mil in previews. Mufasa follows with 3.3. Is that good or
Okay.
bad?
It played out pretty much the same for the rest of the weekend. So, yeah, I don't know that. I
Is
mean,
that good or bad?
it's
don't know.
not good for Mufasa, but that's fine with me. Yeah.
Why couldn't they have had the pictures so they were looking at each other? That's really fucking with my OCD. Bastards.
You should ask them to redo their avatars, Brown.
Yeah. They should fix
Dear
that.
Hollywood Reporter.
Yeah, Brown, you should just demand that they switch it to head-on faces. No?
Yes. Let's move on. Lots of figures. Sonic 3 earns 25.8 in the film's domestic opening day, beating The Lion King.
Yep.
Okay.
Opening
Not
day
a
for
surprise.
Lion King was only 13.3 million. So
Is that good or bad?
bad. That's not good at all.
Okay.
Yep.
Sonic 3 opened to 62 domestically. Mufasa, the Lion King, opens with 35. Is that good or bad then? Is that good or bad?
I say it's a good thing. Sonic deserves some respect, and it deserves to do better in the market than this crappy sequel prequel crap
Soulless cash
that
grab
they.
from
Yeah,
Disney.
exactly.
Mm.
And unfortunately, they're going to claim it's the number one movie in the world this weekend with Mufasa, since Sonic did not open internationally on the same date.
That's why there was no. Okay, I wondered.
Sonic
why.
is going to
Yeah.
open worldwide on Christmas Eve.
Oh,
So
wow.
it won't open worldwide until Tuesday, but it opened here domestically. So domestically this weekend, Sonic just kicked Mufasa's ass. But worldwide this weekend, because Mufasa did premiere worldwide, it made 122 million.
Who cares?
So, yeah, 87 million international. So it did pretty well internationally. I just don't think it's going to track moving forward. I don't think it's going to really have a lot of
Thinking
legs.
man's hogged. Damn, eggs. What a comment. Hogged. Okay. Possible sidestep. I don't know. Jeff Fowler I'll start again. Jeff Fowler reflects on the success and love for Sonic trilogy after the initial rocky start with Ugly Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
To go bigger every time, to tell bigger stories with more ambitious visual effects. Nothing would be possible without the incredibly dedicated team.
Okay, and
Yep, agreed.
thank you. Bye bye.
I mean, it is good to think back and remember that
There's a point here.
Originally,
There's a point here.
yeah,
What's the point?
That they listen to the fans and it
They
makes
listen to the
success.
fans.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
know
we've-
this already.
We've droned on about this one.
Exactly, we
Yeah,
know this already.
they could have been one and done. They could have made that one movie, could have been a huge failure, and they moved on. But then they made two successful sequels.
The punters are on side. That's big.
And a live action TV series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the punters are on side.
Yeah, I know, but still, we know this already. Why?
Well, I'm
why
telling
is
you
this
again,
news?
just in case you forgot.
Brown likes to bog, okay?
so-
This has been Bog Nation.
So have
Yeah.
any of
My
you?
God.
Have any of you? Did you see the sort of live action animated whatever Chippendale Rescue Rangers film that they made for Disney Plus
What?
last year?
No.
Okay. there's a hilarious bit because the whole joke is that they're no longer rescue rangers and they're doing the I believe Chip is doing the rounds in like Comic-Con type convention things, the convention circuit, doing signatures and stuff, and he's doing the rounds with Ugly Sonic. The Sonic with the terrible teeth. And so they
remember
make a
that.
lot of fun of that character in that movie.
Steve, this is good. Sonic Storm Wrenched. They should have brought Ugly Sonic in as a villain. You should tweet that to Jeff Fowler if he's. That's a great suggestion. Sonic 4 against the ugly Sonic. That'd be amazing.
Uh-huh.
You're not convinced, are you, Ian? Okay.
I just
I think
isn't
he just
news.
doesn't care. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
I'm-
news. It's just like, you should dig deeper, Ian, when you're on X.
I think we've
and
gone
stuff.
too deep.
Please
Yes,
ban
fair enough.
discussing film from this channel. Well, there'd be no show then, would there? So
Yeah.
be a short show. Okay.
Welcome
Let's,
to Bog Nation on the Brown Channel.
Oh God, here we go. What's this?
There you go. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 in the works. Planned spring 2027.
Sonic 4.
That's one after 3, yes.
Studio is eyeing spring 2027. Why?
That's not a
Okay.
surprise.
Well, but why do we need to? Well, we know it's a success. Do what you do and just let us
Yeah.
see the
Okay.
film.
Come on.
It's a
Well,
film that made money that
Um,
is getting a sequel.
oh,
Ian
my
loves this. Ian loves
God.
this news. Here we go, Ian. Go on, go for it, mate. Go for it.
New report on the next #James Bond movie. Development has stalled. There's
What?
currently no script or story.
What?
Amazon is interested in making spin-off projects.
No way.
I like how they've done this. Producer Brenda
Broccoli.
Broccoli was pissed when Amazon called Bond content and thinks they're fucking idiots.
Do you know what their content was? They wanted to do a woke female Bond,
Mm-hmm. There you go. Well,
and they blocked that. Just let that sink in. They protected us from a female Bond.
well done, Brenda. That's all I can say.
Yeah, whoever you are.
Yeah.
How?
Is she related to
Is that-
Barbara Broccoli?
Is that her sister then, possibly?
I don't know. All broccolis taste the same.
How dare you?
They did a female version of James Bond, didn't they? With Blake Lively. It was a film that
Easy.
Eon Films produced, and I can't remember what it was called, and it failed miserably.
And screw them
Anybody
in any
remember it?
case, and screw this lady because I the thing is that I read this article. She starts saying, "Oh, it's okay if he's gay or a man of color. I just don't think it should be a woman." It's like, lady, get lost.
That was Brenda, though. Brenda said it.
I don't
I
care
wonder
if
what
it's
Barbara
Brenda,
thinks.
Barbara, or Barbara and Brenda. These two girls have run this franchise into the ground. Yes, it made money, but they've ruined the character, and I don't even know if there will ever be a way to recover. So I really don't like them. I don't think that they've done good work. The real Broccoli, the father knew what he was doing.
Never stood for it.
These heiresses have made a lot of mistakes, and now maybe they're trying to score a few points by standing up to some corporation. But really, I have nothing to say about them.
The
So do
problem
you
with
think
James,
that they should
sorry.
eat all the dicks?
Yes, all
And
that's
more,
in your bag,
and
mate.
more.
All of
There
it.
we go.
But also, right, the problem with James Bond is that he is manly. He likes slapping women's bums.
And women
And-
women
women
like
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's very, very, what can I say? He's
Ashen
a man.
Prism. Someone
like him.
had No Time to Die as a top 5 Bond film because he had a kid and died. They
Like-
are the maniacs that are amongst us.
I don't mind my husband being like macho and manly. There's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that. I don't want him, I don't want to be with someone who's just like uber effeminate, and that's what they want from like men nowadays. They're trying to kill like the modern
Mhm.
the modern man,
Yeah. Well,
And it's not
masculinity
right.
is so toxic.
And it's so weird because it's
Ugh.
like, well, you'd never have any other humans on Earth if we didn't have some of these men. So, I mean, let's
That's
not
why
try
they-
to exterminate them, please.
That's why they cast Cold Sweat as Superman. That's why. He doesn't look
Could
manly
be.
at all.
Yeah.
No?
I do have a genuine question.
Go on.
How do you make a spin-off of James Bond?
Oh, you can do that.
Make a Q movie all about
Yeah.
Q or
Gay
M or some
Q.
shit.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that woman was 007.
Not anymore. She gave it back. She
Hey.
gave back the 00, didn't she?
I think that was the worst film I've ever seen. And
It was. It was.
Armageddon is the worst film I've ever seen. But you know what? I'm gonna say No Time to Die is the worst film I have ever seen. It was a betrayal.
You thought Armageddon was bad? It's better than some modern entertainment.
No, dog shit.
With like Liv Tyler and Bruce Willis
Absolute,
and all that?
absolute
Really?
dog shit.
Oh,
Pretty
get the
bad
fuck
movie.
out.
Yeah,
I mean,
get
it's better than modern entertainment to me.
This
So
I'll just say this fucker on screen betrayed us.
Oh, yeah.
With Brenda betrayed us.
he let himself get basically virtually castrated on screen.
You know
I
what,
will
right?
say this. I will say
Just
this
gave
about
up for no reason.
If
Go
No
on then,
Time to
Bryce.
Die was not a James Bond movie, if it was just like Mr. Joe Schmo, and that was like the title of the character, I don't think I would have had an issue with it. There's chase scenes, there's scenes that are competently shot and directed. It's just a matter of what they've done to the character of James Bond.
Yeah,
So as a
it's
movie,
betrayal.
yeah, as a movie, as a standalone, that let's say wouldn't be connected to anything. It's an okay action movie, I guess, but as a James Bond movie, that's really where there's a problem with this movie.
I was out of all my friends, I was the only one that said, "What, they cast him? He looks like a potato head." And everybody's like, "No, he's the
Casino-
best Bond ever."
Casino
Rubbish.
Royale though was good.
I don't
Rubbish.
think he's a terrible or he was. He
I
didn't
think he's
start
an
out
awful
as a
Bond.
terrible Bond for me. And
first
honestly,
movie
as a
was good.
woman, I thought he was extremely sexy. So I can see part of the reason why they picked
By-
him, right?
by-
and he was in
by-
good shape and
by-
had a lot of stamina. So
By the time he'd got to his was this his fifth one?
like the fourth movie, he looked like a fucking troll. And I'm like, okay,
yeah.
it's time to replace this dude. He's not hot.
But
James
y-
Bond
you know
needs to be
why
hot.
the first one was good, right? Because they had the old team worked on that
That's
film.
right.
Right, that one was
David
good.
Arnold.
Yeah.
They had a good director. You know, all the old James
Martin
Bond.
Campbell,
was
I
there.
think,
Martin
directed it.
Who's
Campbell.
doing the
yeah.
cleaner
Yeah.
lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they changed it all because this stupid director comes in. He says, "Oh, we don't want David Arnold. I want so and so." Music sucked. Everything sucked. Going forward with that, it really did. It was just
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't love Casino Royale. It was acceptable. I didn't love it, but the rest of them
I thought it was a very
have been
enjoyable James
trash.
Bond
I thought it was
movie.
pretty good. I thought Casino Royale was pretty good, and I thought
I
it was a
liked it.
promising new
Quantum of
direction.
Solace is a
But then
good
it turned
movie,
out that it
but
wasn't a new promising new direction
Yeah.
at all.
Quantum
Yeah.
of Solace is a good movie, but it just let down in the editing. It's just awful.
I liked Skyfall pretty well, but after that, it just was like,
what
All
Home Alone.
right.
You mean? You liked Home Alone?
yeah, I enjoyed the James Bond Home Alone movie, to be honest, because
Okay.
there was lots of action in it. I appreciated it. for
I'm
what it
looking down.
was.
I'm just looking forward to the Amazon production of Octopussy, a James Bond story.
Oh, I'll be all right.
You can't
Okay.
use that word because it's technically, basically offensive to women.
you go.
So
Manuel Grell.
Octopus?
no,
Right.
but adding the Y at the end.
No,
so-
I hated Question of Sports.
Yeah.
Question of Sport is a good movie. It is a good movie, but it's the fucking strobe editing that I just.
No.
They've
It's
got-
slow and it's dull.
You know
I
what?
don't like it.
They got the footage.
You're wrong.
At least they can go back and re-edit that film. They could.
I think there's a really good Bond film in there somewhere.
It's very short, that film.
But anyway, yeah, it's all the
Anywho.
fast editing. Anywho, I'll never forgive Craig and Broccoli, and Cubby wouldn't either. So let's move on.
Are we really moving on?
Well, kind of a side
Sort of.
Damn it.
Aaron Taylor Johnson, when asked if he's going to be the next Bond, I love slipping on a tuxedo. Do you know what? I wear a tuxedo in Craven the Hunter, blah, 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 whatever.
Got to be shilling.
No,
Oh.
I'm not going to go and watch your
No,
movie.
thank you.
I
Though.
watched Craven the Hunter.
You watched everything.
Did you like
haven't
it?
you?
No,
I mean, from the previous, it looks fucking stupid, man. I'm like, are you kidding? And didn't they have Aaron Taylor Johnson as Marvel's quote unquote Quicksilver, which was total ass, anyways? Do I want to see him as another Marvel superhero? I mean, he was great as Kick-Ass. Don't get me wrong, I loved him as
Fantastic.
Kick-Ass, but I'm not interested in seeing this fucking cheesy
In-
looking movie. You
In
know?
Quicksilver, they killed him like 1 minute after they introduced him.
Yeah.
He just shows up and like he waves and that's it. He's dead.
You didn't see that coming, did you? You know, it's so stupid. And so I'm like, yeah, no thanks. And then
Okay.
like the thought of him being James Bond, as a woman, he's not sexy. There's no James Bond there for me.
It's got to be Cavill, but I don't care. They killed him anyway. So.
I would take that one. That's okay. But you know, there's got to be something debonair about the man, and I'm not trying to be like sexist here, but he has to be smooth talking with every single person. And yes, he is a womanizer. That's who James Bond is, you know. So Aaron Taylor Johnson does not
I've not
have
seen
that
Bullet Train.
capacity.
Is it good?
It's all right. Do you know what's really disappointing about the Broccolis is that they can go to other sources and get that money for the next movie. I know they can, right? But with rich people, they don't like. They just like the money, where they get the money to be easy for them, to come easy.
They want to spend other people's money.
Yeah, they're holding out
Yes.
on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
To Amazon to change their ways so that they can make a Bond film instead of going to, the sources and get the money themselves and make the film the way they see the film.
The thing is, they've probably got the money anyway.
Rich people don't care because they've got all the money in the world, and there's no urgency for them to make another film.
They just don't want to risk their money. That's all it is.
Exactly. It just annoys me.
Anyway, okay.
My husband's volunteering himself as James Bond. I would say yes because he's sexy as hell. That's all I need to say.
Oh, look
Anywho.
at this fella! Look at this fella! Look at this fella. Now,
yeah, well, look him gone.
He's got bigger ears than Craig, isn't he?
Is this true then? Josh O'Connor is predicted to be the next James Bond.
Nah, it's bollocks.
James Bond.
James
Bond.
It's
bollocks. It's
James
absolute
Bond.
bollocks, isn't it?
It would be a terrible
Matt Damon's
casting,
cousin, James Bond. Sorry.
If it comes out of MGM, I'm not going to believe a single word of this.
Exactly. Who the hell is he anyway? I've never seen him in anything.
Just some ugly motherfucker, right?
I think it was Vex. It was Vex who posted this, and I thought, what the fucking hell's this? So I don't know.
Is it James Fugly? Is that what they're going to be calling him now?
It's Dumbo. It's Dumbo.
He's 006 and a half instead of 007, you know?
Who?
I've no idea. I've never seen this guy in anything, or have I?
If he had a hat on and a cigarette, I'd swear he was Problem Being's profile pic.
Yeah.
Price has seen this guy.
Mean.
What's he been in?
He was in Challengers.
What's that?
It was Zendaya movie, tennis movie.
I never saw. I don't think anyone saw that.
Yep. I think Price saw it, but yeah, it's he was one of the guys in.
Oh, okay. So
in that movie.
Price there, or was he just?
Price has gone to the
Maybe
list.
he's going poopies.
Might have gone poopies.
I like Tom's comment. He's like, "Hey, you guys." It's great.
Who's that guy in he looks like that guy in Transformers. You know, the one that he got pissed
Dylan
on by one of
Mulvaney.
the robots. Who's the guy that got pissed on in the first Transformer movie by one of the
Oh, John.
you know, John True something.
John.
Oh,
John
Turturro.
Turturro.
Like him, doesn't he? A bit. Yeah.
Turturro.
He looks like
I
him a
like
bit,
him.
don't you
He's
think?
funny.
In that shot, he kind of does it. I don't think generally he does though. Yeah.
All right.
First Transformers, great movie. Shall we move
on?
Something?
Who be this then? Oh,
Oh, yes, please.
yeah.
First look at Bob Odenkirk in Timo.
Oh, I don't know. Director.
Nobody.
Yeah, Nobody too. 15th of
I like the
August.
first one, yeah. The first one was good.
The first one was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Nobody
John Wick,
watched it, though.
middle-aged men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Every
Bob
time he
Odenkirk
punched
is a-
someone,
He's
Sorry.
a good actor, so
he is
and
likable.
he's likable. He's a good actor. It helps.
It is.
And it's really funny because every time he punches someone, his wig almost falls off. That's quite funny.
Like the Green
It's
Lanterns?
true. You see that bus fight? Just look
yeah.
closely.
Oh, the bus fight is so brilliant.
So
Yeah,
good. So good.
Yeah.
I might watch it this week, actually.
Yeah.
Do
Great
it.
movie.
Do it.
And everyone's slated to be back for this one too.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you reckon
Ollie!
his wife knew, though? Do you reckon his wife knew of his past? Because I suspect that she
Possibly.
did. throughout
I
the
think
whole
she did. I
film.
don't. The kids
think she
didn't,
did.
but I think she did.
Yeah, I think she did as well.
Yeah.
She's coming back from Gladiator 11.
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah, she's.
Who's
she's
this?
What was the last good Bond movie?
Tyron.
Moonraker. Moonraker was the last good Bond film.
What?
Casino
What was the
Royale.
last?
I was
me,
going
it
to say
was,
Casino.
For me, it was
you reckon?
Skyfall. I enjoyed Skyfall.
It's a good movie. It's flawed.
Oh, look at
Skyfall was-
look how sexy he looks in that picture. That's his
Skyfall
James
was
Bond
crap.
pose.
Skyfall was
Well,
crap.
that's your opinion.
It
but
was
I can
crap.
like
You
it
know
all
why?
I
Because
want.
70
Yeah, for
hours
you,
at
it
the
was
end
crap.
with
For
Judi
me, it was
Dench's
not.
character dying.
Yeah.
I don't go to see a James Bond movie to see Judi Dench die for an hour. I really don't care about her. You
My
know.
mum cried. My mum cried in the cinema when Judi Dench died.
You know what? I
Yeah.
can't take that. If that's the type of sentiment she had and it had an impact on her, I respect that. Then again, James Bond is not a movie that you're supposed to bring your mother to cry at. James Bond needs to be like an action movie where
That's
some
true.
dude is going around killing a
That's
bunch
true.
of criminals. The fact that you just said that only emphasizes what was wrong with that movie. Now, I'm not saying that it's wrong that your mother was there and she was crying, but I'm saying that I don't know if that's what the movie needed to go
If
for.
that's what a Bond movie should
Well,
be.
I mean, but
yeah.
Right.
to each their own. If Ian liked it, he has the right to like
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he's
I
wrong.
mean,
Okay.
so
Yeah, it was
No,
yeah,
it's fine
I mean,
if you
that's
liked
just
it.
an opinion.
I-
Yeah,
I-
I mean, I liked it, but
You
I'm
know,
not going to
totally
begrudge
fine.
you for not liking it.
I'm
you know?
I'm not like tearing anybody down for liking it. If you like Skyfall, it's
Mhm.
perfectly fine.
Mm.
I thought it was overrated, too long, and at the end it was crappy. Plus, the final thing I'll say about Skyfall: initially there was a rumor that they were going to bring like Sean Connery
Sean
or
Connery, yeah.
somebody like that, and then like Craig would like team up with an older James Bond that like something along those lines. And you know what? That would have been great. And instead, they're like, "Why don't we make Judi Dench die?" And it's like that's what you came up with. It's like
Now,
I don't accept that as a replacement. I want cool Bonds working together, doing something. That would have been cool. Judy Dench
Yeah.
dying, not cool. But if you liked it, that's perfectly fine. I don't want to take it away from you guys.
Connery turned it down though because he was meant to be playing the Albert Finney role, and that would have made so much sense because obviously he's Scottish and they were in Scotland and
Yeah, it was
you know,
good.
and he was the first Bond, but Connery turned it down. He said thanks, but no thanks. You know, he was retired, so
So they could have brought somebody else. I don't even care. Then call
Roger
Pierce
Moore.
Brosnan. Call Roger Moore and Pierce
Roger
Brosnan.
Moore
I don't
in.
even care. Do something. There was something to be done there that would have been fun, and they
Yeah.
didn't even try. And sorry, I can't.
If
The only the theme song, Adele did okay with the theme song. It wasn't spectacular, but it was very serviceable. I think she did better than Billie Eilish and some of the other losers that they've given in
Stan
recent
Smith.
years. She
Stan
was a
Smith.
professional.
I know what Ian's favorite film is. That famous Bond film is. It's got to be Spy Love Me, innit, Ian?
It's a really good movie. It's
So
a
does
really good
England.
movie. I like
love that
You Only
film.
Live Twice.
I
It's
love
a
that
great
film as well. I love I Only Live Twice.
Dr.
You know,
No
I
is the
have
best.
I have a soft spot for Roger Moore. So View to a Kill is one of my favorite Bond movies
Spy
of
Who
all
Loved
time.
Me,
Really?
Moonraker.
Yeah.
Moonraker, it's fantastic.
yeah.
Come on,
GoldenEye.
let's hear it.
I
from
even
you.
like
know.
the Dalton. I even like the Dalton movies.
I like the Dalton.
Very of
movies
the
as well.
time,
Yeah.
but I even like Spectre. I think Spectre's a really good movie. Very underrated.
I
Is
thought it
that
was pretty
Radiohead?
good. It's just
Is that
it
the
was
one where
fall of Daniel Craig.
Sam Smith sings in the worst?
Other than they should have had the.
Yeah. It's a terrible opening song, in my opinion.
Who's
It's
the,
one of the worst. It's one
who-
of the worst. I heard it in the theater and I got so upset when I heard Sam Smith singing that crappy song. It already doesn't bring me in the right mood into the movie.
That one.
It seems like he's going to cry in the middle of the song. I don't need you to cry in the middle of a Bond song.
Is it?
Screw
who's
you.
the Tom York? Who's his band?
Radiohead.
Yeah. How do you
The-
not know this? You're British.
They did a song for Spectre, and he got turned down for Spam Smith.
Right.
Radiohead Spectre is fantastic.
Right. I think I've heard it before, and from what I recall, it was good. They totally
is,
messed
right?
up by giving Sam Smith. Dr. No is the best James Bond movie, by the way.
Okay, we're obviously talking about Nobody 2, but best James Bond theme.
Oh,
Spy Love
View to
Me.
a Kill by Duran Duran.
Spy Love Me.
Goldfinger. Goldfinger is the best one.
Ooh. Yeah.
Spy Love Me.
Spy Love Me for me.
Although I do like the Sheena Easton one.
Yeah, I gotta
The
say
Eyes
the
Only.
Goldfinger theme, not just because it's good, but it also just set the tone for all of the other themes that came after.
True. And she gave such a good
It's a great
good
performance. Yeah.
I thought he was about to say she gave.
I just
great
really
finger.
love Duran Duran, so I was
Yes.
excited that they
Yeah,
got to
that's
do
my
a
favorite.
Bond theme. So it's
Yeah.
my
And,
favorite.
well, you know,
I
Tom
like
Jones
I like the Duran
almost
Duran one.
fainted,
It's
didn't
just
he?
not my top one.
Tom Jones almost fainted when he sang that
Yeah.
Thunderball. He had that.
Yeah.
He had,
was
seriously,
it
he had
from
that
the
thing at
sock
the
in
end,
his
didn't he?
crotch?
It's like,
No, he was singing the last.
He has that
yeah,
long
that
note.
line. That line, yeah. Oh, he almost.
know
You
what,
he
though?
fainted, didn't he? Did he faint?
I think
Or
so. yeah.
almost.
He nearly
fainted,
did.
yeah.
You know what? There is a huge catalogue of fantastic Bond themes.
Oh, there are. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first smart thing you've said all day.
Thank you. Let's move on. 28 years later sequel will release on January 16, 2026 in theaters, less than a year after the first film's release.
What?
The title is
2026?
28 years later. What? The Bone Temple, and directed
Oh.
by who's that?
Good
Near
luck
the
saying that one.
Costa, the
Yep.
Marvels.
Nope. It's not coming out in
Handyman
January.
reboot.
It's not coming out in the next January 16th of 26.
Next year,
It's not going to
isn't it?
happen.
It's meant to be next year.
No, the year after.
Oh,
but
no.
okay, the other one.
There's no way. Nia DaCosta is
Yes,
going to
why?
film it, and they're going to have to throw the whole thing away and try again.
Yep.
Oh God.
Have you seen The Marvels?
Yes, it's
It's
absolutely
terrible.
rubbish.
It's one of the worst film. Not just a bad story. Not just. I
On a
mean, it's
technical
bad on
level.
every
Brie was-
way.
Brie was
It's a
hot.
disaster.
Brie wasn't
Brie-
in it.
Which one was with Brie?
The Marvels.
What
She
did
was
you
in The
know?
Marvels.
Well, Ian confused me by saying she wasn't in it.
She was in it.
Her
I
feet
didn't
was in
watch
it.
it. So I don't
Because
know.
and because I'm old and decrepit, I had to just was.
She was
Was
wearing.
she?
She was wearing that tank top, that white tank top. You like that
Yep.
white tank top, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Brie was smoking in that. Her feet weren't, but the rest of it was. Yeah.
The Marvels. What a load of bollocks that film was.
Yeah. No.
Nobody does.
Does it
That's-
better. Brilliant film.
Who do you pick for your gritty zombie horror film? Nia DaCosta? I don't get it.
Eli Roth would have
Because
done
she's
better
a
job, for
woman,
fuck's
that's
sake.
why. And Hollywood wants to champion women.
She's
What's
yes,
wrong with
yes.
you?
A
Well,
woman
they,
of color. So
they
it's
yes, they
right.
need that
It's-
intersectionality to make their movies successful. At
Mhm.
least that's what they think.
Okay.
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob Thornton rejected Mission Impossible villain because I didn't want to be the guy trying to kill Tom Cruise. Said no to Green Goblin in Spider-Man.
This is the guy who played Bad Santa, yeah?
Yeah.
And Sling
Oh,
Blade.
bad,
It's-
bad
yeah.
Santa.
I don't think he would have been right for those roles. I think it's fine that he didn't take them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Has
He,
anybody-
although he might have been good in the Mission Impossible film, he's got that
Maybe,
kind of
maybe in that, but
innocent,
not as
yeah.
Green Goblin.
No, yeah.
is
you're
he
right.
in the new Taylor Sheridan? Is it Landman or something?
Landman.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
Is
I've
any
seen,
good?
I've seen all the episodes of that.
Any good?
It's pretty good, but I'm still not 100% sure. It's
Okay.
pretty good. I'm watching it, and it's not like every week that there's a new episode, I watch a new one. But I have yet to see where this show is going. I have some reservations about it, but it's not bad enough for me to stop watching.
Okay, because one of the chats reached out to me and said you should be watching Landman. It's worth your time.
I don't think
Never
it's a
heard of
waste
it.
of time. I think it's fine to watch it.
How old is Billy Bob anyway?
Isn't
A
he like
million.
60 something?
Because he was quite old when he started.
Yeah, he started pretty late in life, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think he's like in his mid 60s.
69.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
What's his
Perfect age
favorite
for him.
position? Probably.
Nice.
He's a perv.
Okay,
He's nearly 70.
Mhm.
Check out Bad Santa, everybody. Bad Santa.
Oh, that is such it's a good for a one-time viewing, but there's so many cringe moments in Bad
I wouldn't
Santa.
get away
And
with that
Badder
today.
Santa is it's even worse.
He beats up that kid, doesn't he?
Mhm.
Remember, because the other kid beats up his fat friend, and he goes and gives that kid a hiding.
It's so bad.
Jamie, Billy Bob was shagging prime Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. What she saw in him, I don't know, but
Can you imagine what Kelvin Angelina Jolie would be like?
She's still with Brad Pitt.
no,
Okay.
they've been broken up for a while.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
Let's
since
move on then.
2019 was when they divorced, I think.
Oh wow.
There was a great Star Trek thinking man's joke, but nobody picked up on it. Let's move on.
Then move on. No, just kidding.
Dune, or is it Dune? Prophecy, or is it Prophecy, has been renewed for season 2 at HBO. No, is anybody watching this?
No,
I haven't
not me.
seen it. I keep forgetting it's on.
I don't care.
It looks like crap to me, so I didn't
I
even
couldn't
watch
care
it.
less.
Couldn't care.
Okay, nobody cares. Let's move
I
on.
think
then.
we've had our full.
Yeah.
It looks like a
Had
Dune
enough.
show about a bunch of bitter ladies, so I figured I'd skip it.
Right.
We'd had enough Dune.
Who saw this then?
Did you fall
Yes.
for this? Did you fall for it?
No, you could tell straight away it's AI.
It's a fake out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was it Star Wars?
Footage revealing it's a
Girl.
dinosaur.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
What a lot of bollocks.
Mm.
If
You know.
someone's out there, if you have not seen this, go find this fake trailer. It's
Oh,
quite
shite.
funny.
They're
Okay.
trying
don't-
to play
you don't
off
have-
that Steven Spielberg thing where he talked about the human dinosaur
Yeah.
hybrids or whatever, I think, with guns.
That was one of the original ideas for
A Jurassic
the
Park
fourth
sequel.
Jurassic Park
Yeah.
film. Yeah.
Apparently Swappers fell for that though. He's into lizard people.
in the fake trailer, you don't see it in these shots, but in the fake trailer at the end, there is a raptor with a blonde ponytail. And it's
Oh my god.
Okay then.
That sounds absolutely horrible. I can't see anybody falling for this.
Did
well,
It's
Swappers
obviously
did.
bollocks from the start.
Yeah.
anybody see the clip they put on Instagram of the original mask for Green Goblin for the first Spider-Man movie? Anybody see
What,
it?
the animatronic one?
No, so they had a really terrifying mask for Green Goblin, and that's why they didn't go for it. They went for the metal mask that he wore in the film with Tobey Maguire. Have you
Yeah.
seen the footage though of the original one where it's
I
like
have. It's animatronics.
Oh, is it?
Remote.
oh yeah, but it looks
amazing.
scary though. It,
It
does look
does.
scary. Yeah.
You should
I'm just
post
not
it in
sure
the
whether it would have
chat.
worked in the film.
No, it wouldn't have. Because kids would be terrified of it.
But the Green Goblin was scary as fuck.
He was, yeah, he
sometimes.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that would have
was, yeah.
worked.
Yeah, didn't go for it though, did they?
Okay, let's move on then. Although if that did happen in the movie, that'd be quite interesting. But anyway, let's move on.
Black Panther.
3 is moving forward at Marvel Studios with Nate Moore set to produce. Nate Moore! Who's he?
Don't care. They should have recast T'Challa.
They should have, man.
Not interested in this one.
Okay, so
No.
we need to quickly go back. Echo Chamberlain. What does Brownie give Dino Scarlet out of 10? What, a mark out of 10, Echo?
If you say anything but 5.5, I'm going to be disappointed.
Between 1 and 10?
1 and 10.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going for.
1 and 10, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would give her 1.
That old joke again.
It's
Black
a goodie.
Panther.
Tried and
It is
tested, mate.
Black Panther.
It
That's
is.
all we have,
3.
Ian.
Yeah, man. Black Panther.
Rice and peas.
Rice and peas and ting.
Oh my
Dr.
God,
Watt.
you guys.
Bamba
Bamba Clat.
Dr. Watt.
Dr.
Bamba.
Watt. Dr. Watt. Okay, Black Panther. What is that? What's
Okay,
Black Panther?
there's probably another one.
Oh.
Oh, no,
Ooh.
okay. So,
No, go
yes
back to
or no?
Nicolas Cage.
No, fuck off. So, yes or no?
Oh, No.
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 No interest whatsoever
Who's
in a
Nate
third
Moore?
Black
Namor.
Namor.
Panther. No.
Namor. I don't know.
Namor.
No more.
Nate Moore.
Yeah, no,
No
thanks. Not interested.
No
Move
more.
on.
Okay.
Yay!
Nicholas
Yay!
Cage will reportedly return as Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider, in an upcoming.
I don't know whether to believe this. If it's true, I will be there to watch it.
He should have been there for Deadpool and Wolverine.
He
Yes,
should have
he should have.
really.
Yeah.
Daniel, is it RPK? Is a reliable.
He was
Sort of.
great as Johnny Blaze in the
He was
first
pretty good as
movie.
Johnny
I
Blaze.
loved the first movie. It's cheesy as
Yeah.
hell.
Oh,
but I loved
yes. It's
Like,
incredibly
terrible.
cheesy. It's
But
But
incredibly
it's like
cheesy,
so
but it's
much
fun.
more entertaining
It's
than
fun.
the MCU
Yeah.
shit.
it. Yeah. There are some movies that are just cheeseball, and it's not very good. But there's somehow I really did. I was endeared by this film, and it was a lot of fun.
Never seen it.
Definitely,
Is it worth watch?
it is worth. In my opinion,
Yeah.
it's worth a watch.
I think so.
If he shows up,
Classic.
oh, go ahead.
No, you're the guest.
No, just say if he shows up, it's going to be one of those multiverse things that they're going to do. You know, where they're going to bring every damn Marvel character you've ever seen is going to show up in a cutscene, kind of like they did in that bit from Flash.
Yeah.
Well, I will say,
Um,
aside from Deadpool and Wolverine, I don't really trust Marvel Studios. So, there is that.
Average British Nerd arranged classic Nick Cage scenery chewing.
That's
Wow.
what you hire Nick Cage for, though.
Yeah.
You know
It
what I
is.
mean? So you get what you get.
I say if he
Weird
weren't doing that,
looking,
he'd
but
probably
good
be
actor.
disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. Of course you will.
Price, are you back?
No, he's not.
We'll just wait for him. Just amuse yourselves.
Oh, this is a Dean
No,
Martin
no,
one.
okay.
He should
Yeah, it
get
is.
the rhythm of this one.
Just
Yes,
amuse yourself, everybody.
He's
Just,
gone to the low. Oh, Nick
anybody
Cage,
doing
man.
Anybody
Such
doing
a
anything
fan.
nice? Anybody doing anything nice for Christmas, Ian?
Yeah, family's coming around and wreck my house as always, and I love it. They can come around
I
and
was
wreck my
going to
house.
say, you always post 1,000 pictures on Facebook.
Not
you look like
anymore
you're having fun.
because
Oh,
I'm
that's
not on
right.
Facebook anymore. I got
I forgot
Yeah,
about
I'm
You
that.
got his
Oh.
thing. Price, you back yet?
Yes, I am.
oh
Ooh, are you in the toilet?
No.
You sure?
Woohoo!
He's
relief.
with
Why? Is
Leslie.
the sound not good?
He's with
It did sound a
Leslie.
bit echoey.
The software will probably be adjusting. There's a song for you to sing.
Oh, okay. What's the real song? Okay, I think I know. Let me see. When you're up in the sky like a dumb fly, that's amore. That's amore.
You got the rhythm right.
Way.
Yay!
You don't get that on.
That was worth waiting for.
You don't get that on
Ring,
Nerdbot.
jing-a-ling-a-ling, that's amore.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what they meant,
But-
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
don't milk.
Yes,
don't
that's
milk it. Tom.
amore.
Don't milk it. Okay.
I want Nick
Um,
Cage back. He's
Are we
back.
moving on?
Anything to add?
Yeah, I want to see Nick Cage back as Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's fine. Joaquin Phoenix is getting the last laugh with Joker Folie à Deux. Now a streaming hit on Marks after flopping at the box office.
Why is he
Well-
laughing?
He's not laughing. He was laughing
he's
all the
not.
time. He got paid. He doesn't give a
Yeah,
shit about
exactly.
any of it.
He got paid plenty.
Yeah, I was going to say, and I think the only reason it's getting any views on Max is because of all
Great.
the hype about like the ending and how disturbing
And-
it was. So it's not because people think it's entertaining or good.
Alex Ashkan does make a very, very good point. And
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
okay. I don't think I'm ever going to watch it.
Never.
Have
I'm
you all
not going to
seen
watch
it?
it. What's the
I-
point?
No,
I-
I still haven't seen it.
Don't want to see it.
I couldn't care less. I just don't want to watch it. There's nothing about it
Not
interests me.
interested.
Not
it
interested
only
in seeing him get
prices?
his ass torn to shreds,
Is
literally.
it only Price who's watched it then?
What,
Don't
this
know.
Joker movie? I watched it, yeah.
Yeah. Is it
Sucks.
really as bad? Yeah, okay.
It
Yeah, 'cause-
sucks.
Yeah, because I was kind of going to go watch it and then
you're not missing anything. Really,
Yeah.
I like the first one. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah,
And
I
if I
liked it, yeah.
hadn't watched the second one, it would have actually been better because I could have just, in my mind, just been left with the original one and not thought about this other one, which is
What
terrible.
were they think? Does anybody know what they were thinking?
They were thinking more money. That's what they were
No,
thinking.
no, they weren't thinking
Artsy.
that. I'll tell you what they were thinking, that it was a director that basically was embraced. Hollywood, when he made the first one, said, oh no, this is like a movie for toxic males. And he didn't like that. So then he made like the least toxic and least most feminine males that would like this movie, thinking that he'll course correct and Hollywood will tell him how great he is. But at the end, Hollywood didn't tell him how great he is, and moviegoers didn't tell him how great he was. And he just ended up being an asshole.
Mhm.
An asshole.
That's the
Asshole.
truth.
Let's move on then.
Mhm.
DC Studios co-head Peter Safran says Mike Flanagan's Clayface film will be like David Cronenberg's The Fly. They're still searching for a director and planning to start filming.
Why
Early next.
make a film about a villain again? Come on.
Yeah,
More heroes,
don't
please.
care.
Is Cronenberg still alive?
Yes, he is.
Well, there you go. There's your director.
No, you
Fucking
don't want
obvious.
to. Cronenberg
Fucking
won't direct that
It's fucking
shit.
obvious, isn't it? The Fly on acid.
Move along, please.
Just
And
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
he's not even a top tier villain.
That's right. What is
He's
about-
not even like the Penguin is a top tier Batman villain. Clayface is like C or
Cartoon.
D lister.
Yeah, he's not really at the top, is he?
No.
would he
What
dry
is it
out?
up with Hollywood?
Don't know.
Hollywood's corrupt, man.
Mhm.
Totally corrupt. More
Well, they're on. Use Cronenberg's son as a director. Yeah, there you go.
more than ever.
No, I'm not.
Hold on.
Common people wrenched. Brown coming back from a rave with a lucky girl.
And it's the fly.
It's me on the left.
Yeah.
The bird on the right.
Oh,
Fly.
geez, that's yeah.
But yeah,
I
there's
don't want to see that.
Can you imagine waking up to that? Jesus.
Either one of you?
DC.
DC has dozens of heroes they could make films
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Some of them would even be like you could even do silly, stupid, movies with some of the sort of goofier characters that they've got, goofier heroes. And you could have some that are more serious and more dramatic because you've got, and you could do like The Question. You could do a mystery. There's so many different things they could do with the different characters they have, and they've got to make some creepy thing with a D-list villain.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
These
Okay.
things are here to make us angry.
Or bored. It's just like I just don't give a shit, to be honest. I'm not going to spend my money on it, so I don't
Of
care.
course, it's entirely possible that after Superman comes out, maybe all of these movies just disappear if
Yeah.
if Superman's a failure.
Alex is on fire tonight. Do good Superman movie first.
You're
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly
that's
right,
what
Alex.
all I've been saying.
Okay, let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Batman.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah,
Matt
but this ain't the real
Reeves
Batman. This is
confirms
the
the Batman
Batman.
Part 11. Script
Batman
is nearly
Part 2.
finished. Production
Yeah.
begins at 8:25 in the evening.
Is there more of him just moping around?
Probably.
At
And
a
looking
crime scene.
stupid in a
Yeah.
bat costume. And
And
no
if there's
thanks.
another bomb that's going to go off, let's just look at the timer and stay there and watch the timer go down instead of running off. Yeah. why don't
No
we do that again?
thank.
No thanks.
Still not watched first one. Was it any good?
It's
Absolute
shit.
shit.
Eh,
Cynic liked it.
The
Yeah.
the Batmobile was just a fast car. That's all it
Yeah.
was.
well, and it was absurd looking. It wasn't.
was
It didn't.
stupid.
Yeah.
Do not recommend Brown.
Jingle
Move on.
bells, jingle bells.
Batman
Batman smells. Robin blew away. The Batmobile lost its wheel on the M1 motorway. Hey. Moving on.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Matt Reeves reveals that they are now about making Penguin season
Good luck with that. I ain't watching.
Nope, not gonna see it.
I'm sure they'll be interested in it. I thought it was a pretty good series. It was
I did
definitely
too. One of the best things of
yeah.
2024,
Knock
in my
yourself
opinion.
out, guys.
But not the best thing, though, was it, Z?
Knock yourself out, guys.
Quack, 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 quack.
Wink, wink, wink.
Really great performance from Colin Farrell. Underneath,
Yes.
he disappears under that makeup.
He
and
doesn't want to
becomes
do
a
another
different
one,
character.
apparently.
Did he go quack, 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 quack? If he
No.
didn't,
No.
then
No,
sorry.
we're not in.
He said he doesn't want to do it anymore.
I don't blame him.
I mean,
Yeah,
I would
I
imagine that was
wouldn't
pretty
believe.
grueling.
Well, it doesn't have to be him. They can put another act under that makeup.
They'll just give him a ton of money. Sword and Storm Ranched. So to round up the whole stream, everything is shit, and next year there will be more.
Yeah, that
Yep.
sounds about right.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you
You
very
nailed
much.
Cheers,
it.
everybody.
You nailed it.
Sword killed it, everybody. Take care. Have a great Christmas, everybody.
What's next? Oh, hello. Woo.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre has been added to the National Film Registry.
So what?
Film.
No, I'm just meaning, what does that mean? How does that impact our day-to-day lives? It just seems like a pointless announcement. It's like saying, "Oh, I've got a VHS of Holocaust cannibal murders and shit."
Oh, they were great. They were.
You know who that is? That is Rennie's husband after she never made him some pie. Because that's Texas for you.
I think we've got.
My husband wouldn't kill me with a chainsaw.
You never
I
know.
No, and I actually made him a really good apple crumble today. So yeah, it's really good.
I could do some T-shirts for the channel that say "So what."
Yeah.
So
Merch.
so here's okay. So these are films. Did you get the other slide that I sent you, Brown? There you
Read
go.
that one.
So all of there's films chosen each year, around 25 films each year that are chosen. This was started by the National Film Preservation Act. It was passed in 1988, and it created a film registry. And the idea is that they pick films that are of historical importance, significance to society, whatever, and induct them into this film registry, and then the Film Preservation Board helps to ensure that these films are conserved for historic purposes. Right. So the idea is that it's not just going to be up to people in the industry or whatever to maintain films that have historic value, that it's being done through this registry. So yeah, these are all the films that were
registry. Who's in charge of the registry?
The National
Library of Congress.
Yeah, it's under the Library of Congress, but there's a group
What?
under them. Yeah.
Right, but who's in charge of the Library of Congress? Because if it is stuck up arty farty people, then it's not going to work, is it?
Well, here's the film. I mean, do these films all look like stuck up arty things?
No, but Spy Kids though. What's that?
I
doing
know
there?
it's rather
that's
silly.
kinda
Yeah.
ridiculous.
But then on the other side, you also get No Country for Old Men,
Yeah.
Beverly
Yeah.
Hills Cop.
Beverly
Up in
Hills
Smoke.
Cop.
Hell
But then,
yeah.
of course, I definitely wanted this on here because Brown mentioned Texas Chainsaw in his slides, and I thought you didn't mention Star Trek 2.
Star Trek 2.
Yeah, but I think it's
Should be
kind of
number
shocking
3.
that they would want to preserve Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's pretty interesting. It's
It's
like,
all right. It was
Okay.
decent when I saw it back in the VHS days.
supposedly
It's all
based
right.
on a true story. Don't know
All
how
right.
true that is.
Yes.
All right.
So
It was a very unique film for its time. So
Yeah, it was all right. As me as a kid watching it on VHS, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was gritty.
Up in Smoke. Up in
Yes.
Smoke.
Up
Cheech
in
and
Smoke.
Chong, baby.
Cheech and Chong. That was their
Yeah.
first big film. And
I love Cheech and Chong.
it's
so.
actually it's a really good film and it holds up. It's
What is
well-
Will? What is Will? That Will at the top there? What does that say?
What?
What is Will?
Will. I'm not sure
No
what
idea.
this movie
It's
is.
about a document
81.
of somebody who's died.
Oh, is it?
Lord.
Let's move on. Lots of awards this week. Christopher Nolan and Emma Thomas have been knighted by the King of England,
Who's Emma
earning
Thomas?
this
Yeah.
is other half, I think, earning
Oh.
them the titles of Sir and Dame. So it's Sir Christopher Nolan.
Why?
I'm not British, so I will not be addressing him as such. He can
But
eat my ass.
why? But why? Why is he being knighted?
For British cinema, probably. Look, here you go. Deserved.
Really?
Nolan's wife.
Why? Why does he deserve it? His films are mediocre at best.
I like his movies.
Really?
Like
Yeah,
the
they're
last
not very
few,
good.
no.
They're not very good. No, it's just the hype. That's all, and Hollywood
Well,
boosting
I will
up.
say, for me, I really liked Inception, and I really liked, the first two of the Batman movies that he did. I really
Yeah,
liked
but
those.
doesn't
But
deserve
aside
to
from
be
that, nothing was
Sir.
super great.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't deserve
It's
to be. Why?
probably the money that is brought as well to UK
It's
cinema.
probably that they run out of people to give to Sirs.
No, he brings money in. I agree with Brown. A guy that makes a movie that makes $1 billion and like he's a name guy in England and he could maybe help with
Yeah.
productions and bring money in.
All those
Sometimes
jobs.
they like people like that.
Yeah.
They missed his head though, didn't
Well,
they? Look.
you listen,
With
you
that
could be a Labour civil servant who does absolutely fucking
Sod all.
shit at the job, gets
gets a
sacked,
Sir.
and then gets
Gets
made
a
a
knight,
fucking
yeah.
peer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could always do
Oh,
that.
who turned this down? Somebody turned this down once, didn't they? Oh god, it was a long time ago. Was it?
You?
No, was it Bob? Bob?
Okay.
I did. No,
Fleming.
no. So I know somebody turned it down, and they were pissed off with him. Oh, God, who was it?
Bruce
Some
Forsyth.
English guy. No, it wasn't Brucey. Brucey would have definitely.
Good game, good game.
Good game.
Yeah, Memento was a good movie, yeah.
I don't know if anybody in the chat
Memento's good.
Bob the
remembers. who
Builder. It
turned
was Bob the
down.
Builder.
Bob the Builder turned it down. Someone turned it down. I remember.
Oh wait, I just noticed that my mic kind of fell in a weird angle. Maybe that's why it
Yes.
sounded like I was.
I heard
now
it
I
straight
fixed
away. Sir Free Gear Never Here Kia. Was it not here? Anyway, congratulations, Christopher and Dame Emma.
Zach.
Speaking
Yes.
of congratulations, breaking, the US Navy awarded Mr. Tom Cruise with the top civilian honor, spelled incorrectly, today.
Why? What for?
Yeah, why? For pretending or playing a military person in the movies?
Outstanding
Possibly.
contributions to the Navy and Marine Corps.
What did he do then?
Play
heard of-
Maverick?
He brought
I've heard of-
attention to the Navy and the movies
In
that
the
he played. Yeah.
Did you see, Ian, did you see Top Gun 2? Are you aware of its existence?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. Why?
All right.
Sorry, what's your
Yeah.
point?
You all right? You like it?
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Mm.
He
It's
was
good, yeah.
he was commended for his roles in Top Gun, Top Gun Maverick, Born on the 4th of July, A Few Good Men, and as well as the Mission Impossible films.
So that's why he got it then, for
Yeah.
pretending to be.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
it's bringing attention to
Attention to
the.
it,
to the
right.
I mean,
military.
you're
Yeah.
getting upset, but that's how these type of awards work.
Yeah,
The same with
that's how they
Christopher
work.
Nolan. You bring some attention, you bring some funds and some money, and it's a good look. It's a good PR move. They say how great you are, and they hope they'll make some money after they say that you're great.
Mm.
Well,
or in this case, get recruits.
doesn't
I'm-
sound right to me.
I'm sure if Tom was born this side of the pond, it would have been Sir Tom.
Be a
by
knight, yeah, knighthood.
Oh yeah, he would have been knighted long ago.
Sir
If,
Tiny
you know.
Tom. Isn't
They
he
have
like
got-
5'5" or
There you
some
go.
shit?
now. Okay.
Mm.
What about this? A honorary knighthood to Sir Tom and take the knighthood away from what's his
Christopher
name?
Nolan.
Mayor of London
Oh, gold.
when he gets it. All right,
Oh,
moving
yeah.
on.
So here's their official statement, real quick. It says that he increased public awareness and appreciation for our highly trained personnel and the sacrifices they make while in uniform. So that's
Wow.
the official statement.
He needs a haircut.
I gotta say, in that picture, it's not very high quality version there, but I saw a different version of the picture, and man, he's a lot of people think he's ageless, but he's
No,
starting
he's
to
starting
show
to
it now.
Well,
age. He's
It
starting to
depends
age.
on where and how he's photographed and stuff, but he
Yeah.
is looking his age. Yeah.
I'm sure
He
they
did get
Picture
away with it
those
for a long
people.
time. He did get away
Sure.
with it for a long time.
I'm sure they vetted all those people to give him the award to make sure he was just the same height. as Tom.
Yeah. It's like, you
Dr.
can't be taller
Iceman,
than him.
Dr. Iceman, they don't knight non-British. They do. They can get a honorary.
That's it. Yeah. What's it
But
called?
you're not.
again?
You're honorary knighthood.
Is
You're
it Knight of
not.
the British
else.
Order?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's
Knight
You're
of
it.
not allowed to address. They can't go around calling themselves as Sir. Didn't
Kingsley?
Steve Jobs have one?
I don't know.
Mm.
I'm sure
he
Steve
may
Jobs
have, yeah.
had a knighthood.
Did Bob Geldof turn down the OBE or the?
No.
Oh no! He's Sir Bob Furman.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's not him.
He
then.
wears that badge with pride.
As even Bill Gates may have one. I'm not sure about the Bill Gates,
The,
but I'm sure. What's his name? Steve Jobs.
Yeah, Steve Spielberg has one.
There you go. Look, hello, Melvin. Rudy Giuliani got one as well. Yeah.
Kevin
Who's Rudy
Spacey
Giuliani?
has one.
Well, he got knighted. Kevin Spacey.
Yep. Yeah,
he
the
did lots
as
of
a
British stuff.
Knight of the British Order. Yeah.
Innocent, by the way. Okay, move on.
Kevin Spacey.
This popped on just before we came on air. Denzel Washington has been baptized and received his minister's license. He's now Minister Denzel Washington.
So, just out of curiosity, there's been some photos going around with him and Diddy. So how's that going to fare for him? Or is this to cleanse himself of all of his Diddy
spoil it.
sins? I'm just asking, is this to cleanse himself
What,
of the
you
Diddy
thinking
sins?
Reformed Christian good boy now.
Yeah, no longer full of baby oil and dildos.
He was a Christian before, was he not?
Yeah, this is just to
be
But so-
fair,
wash
though,
away the
you're gonna have
sins.
you're gonna have a million people taking pictures with Diddy. I mean, he was in every event and everything, and I want to say that it doesn't mean that every single person that had a picture with him did something bad. Some of them probably did, but I'm not saying they all did.
Reason
Yeah,
you're only
but
saying
whenever
that
it's a
because you're in
picture
a
at a
picture with him,
party-
aren't you?
Yeah. If
No,
it's a
I
picture
don't.
at one of his parties, then
actually-
I
Prices on the
agree with
Diddy
that, Eric.
tapes.
You know what? I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't.
Baby oil of reason.
No,
here?
I don't have a-
reason.
No, I don't have a picture with him, but I will say this. What happened was I worked for some company that was involved in events, and sometimes you had kind of quote unquote celebrities at these events. And what happened is somebody wanted actually Diddy at their event. And I had to initially reach out and try to make something like
Here
this
we
happen.
go.
But
There
what
we
happened
go.
is that he had so many demands because he had like his own vodka, Ciroc or something. So if you
What?
booked him, you had to guarantee that you'll buy like 70 million gallons of his stupid vodka for like tons of money, and nobody was willing to pay it. So basically something that started that I almost facilitated like a booking of bringing Diddy to a special event. And then probably I would have had to like hang out with him. Not that I would have been friends with him, but just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like I would have had to make sure that the logistics or whatever it is happened. So at the end of the day, because of his vodka, it all fell apart. So I never had any kind of, dealings with him, or never never met him like that, or took any pictures or anything. So
You
Right.
protest.
Oh,
you
you missed
protest
out on
too
the
much,
freak-offs.
Price. You protest too
You
much.
could have ended up as his Leslie Headland. couldn't
Yeah.
you?
That's right.
you know what? I'm kind of happy
Someone's-
that he had that stupid vodka. I didn't have to deal with him. It was good, and I'm very, very pleased that he had the
You'd have
craziest
been
demands.
Diddy man. Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
could have been
call
a
you
very, very oily boy.
baby oil reason Price. That's what-
Wait, look who's it. Not Brian Rentschler, my friend. Headley, Lesland, Diddy, and Pricey in a paddling
Paddling
pool
pool
full
of
of
lube.
lube.
Right.
Don't
I don't
forget
have
the
a picture
dildos,
with
Brian.
him. Haven't had a conversation with him. Don't have anything to do with him. Like I said, that was the only time I worked for a company,
He's
and
guilty.
he almost was involved in an event, but
Confess
he
your
never
sins,
was.
Price.
That's it. We're
Price is
sentencing you to
guilty.
the phantom
No, that's it.
zone.
I confess. It's not even a sin. I said that was the closest. I would have had, but you know what? If that deal would have closed with that company and I would have been there, maybe I would have had a picture with him. And what would you have said that I've done something wrong? I mean,
Absolutely.
Be
Yeah,
like,
you're
can you
all
see
You're
the
fucking- you're
drops of
fucking
baby
wrong
oil
un.
on his face?
We would
right
have
there?
all said it.
You're wrong un. You're wrong un. Okay,
Somebody check Price's hard drive.
Absolutely.
you're wrong un. Let's
Is
move
it
on
going to
then.
be like the Hunter Biden laptop?
Probably.
Speaking of wrong uns,
Oh dear.
Titty to be honoured
Titty to
with
witty.
Norman Lear Achievement at 2025 Producers Guild Awards.
Move
Okay.
along. All right.
Yeah.
Is that where they pat themselves on the back for not paying actors enough?
And where's
Yeah.
who
And?
said and?
Question mark?
And
Here, I'll put it in the chat.
go ahead, somebody say it. Somebody say it. Come on.
Is it shooty?
Is it Greta?
Is he
Not
Greta?
this week. How dare you?
About time. It's
Ian, any guesses?
Uh,
I think
I-
the panel have seen the thingy, but
I don't know.
Ian,
I have no idea.
isn't
it
that
be-
pretty animation?
Is it the new Harley Quinn comic?
It
Nearly,
is.
nearly.
It's Brown's boyfriend.
What is Tutor?
Is it
Well,
Rachel
in
Zegler?
certain things.
No, not this week.
Is it Greta?
Dr. Watt.
That's what.
Ooh.
It could be. I don't know what happened this week. That was so-
I will say no,
Oh.
but horrendous that was.
Is it the
Horrendous.
Christmas tree
So
in
horrible.
Leicester Square?
Rest in peace, that wee toddler of 9. Disgusting.
Mm.
Okay, so this week's in the bin. Who saw this?
Whip it out.
Oh,
Oh,
Dylan,
Dylan
is
Mulvaney.
is
A man
back.
pretending to be a woman, pretending to be a man again.
Yeah.
Being a man wearing a maggot.
Apparently,
So-
it was his 1000th day of something.
I'm just
Brian,
curious,
straight in
right?
there.
So, how can you classify
Brian,
yourself
you're
as
bad,
a
Brian.
certain class of people, and then just automatically flip back because you didn't really transform, so to speak?
it's all just
you know what
a
I mean?
stunt.
It's just weird. It's like a
All of it.
publicity stunt. Yeah, exactly.
It's
like
all a stunt. All of it.
all
what
to
does he
get
get
more attention.
If he has gone back and this was a social experiment, it's going to make the whole trans ideology thing look
Yeah.
really fucking stupid.
Well,
He
and I
is not, but yeah.
bet Budweiser is kicking themselves twice as hard in the ass after this. Just saying, going, oh wow, we really fucked up.
Yeah, but what does he get money out of this? Doing this, or what does he get out of it?
Followers
Publicity?
on TikTok.
Yeah. He's a social, or she, whatever,
Hi, guys.
is a social media influencer. So
Yeah.
It was just a stunt. Everyone knew that from the beginning. Some didn't, and they were the vulnerable ones.
Oh, I
And
didn't
Yeah.
know.
No.
Oh, I
And-
didn't know.
What happened to those vulnerable ones
I prefer if it was
It's-
shooty.
is unforgivable if they had stuff done, if you know what I mean.
yeah, people were claiming that it was, what it says in the tweet. I'm like, wow. So is he trying to say
Whoa.
now that he's on the red team and stuff? It's
Very,
just really
very-
weird. Very
Yeah.
odd.
No, this
Low.
was just a one day messing with people thing.
Mm.
To quote Melanie Mack, you're a faggot.
That's cigarettes, everybody. Cigarettes. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a while, but there he is, folks.
Where along?
There she is.
Mm.
Forgive me.
No,
Just
They,
it,
them
it,
is.
it's a he. It's
And
a
family.
puppet.
And finally,
Finally.
Emily, Fim ally.
oh sorry,
What's
felt
next?
5 wrenched. Price. Any stories about Dylan?
About Dylan? No, never met they them.
It.
in a hot tub or anything?
No.
No, nothing.
Damn.
on a cocaine-fueled weekend that you've yet to tell us about?
Can you imagine if you were being intimate with them?
And then you
You'd
found
go,
a surprise?
Are those your balls or mine?
It's like, wait, is that a gun in your pocket, or are
That's
you
a-
just happy to
That's
see
a
me?
chubby brown. Can I get a bit? Okay. And finally,
What, finally?
somebody posted this in the group chat, and I thought, okay, we'll do it.
Oh, what the hell's this?
When a meme grows up,
Wow.
look at that, everybody.
Yeah.
I'll start.
Go on in.
You give her one? Oh God,
What?
that's sick.
Well, it's old enough now.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
I don't know
Isn't
what
that
to say
nice,
about
everybody?
this.
I
Isn't that
saw
nice,
this and
everybody?
it creeped me out earlier.
I
Did
don't know
you
what to
get this?
say.
This is the meme that I sent, or the post that I sent to the group chat, isn't it? Earlier.
It popped up somewhere, yes.
Yeah, I was like, he took my post. I like it.
Is that really the
'Cause I
same
was-
lady?
Yeah,
Yeah, apparently so, yeah.
it's so weird, and it's like, oh,
Kinda
you
looks
just
Have you
look
met
like
similar.
a
her? Have you met her, Price?
bigger
No, I
version
don't know
of
what
the
this is.
kid. Yeah, it's odd.
Still got the same expression.
Yeah.
It's quite clever, actually.
Well,
wonder if
everybody
she-
gets old. Do you know the kid in Charlie Bit My Finger and It Really Hurts? He's
Yes.
21 this year.
Wow.
That's how old it is. That's how old we are. that we can. Oh my God.
Give her a knighthood, yes.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
One
Do we know what her name is, anybody?
looks like India Willoughby.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
she's been kicking off
Shit.
with JK today.
Yeah.
That was fun. I was going to do that, but I thought I can't be fucked. Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Incredibly insulting, sacrilegious crap too.
Okay. Shall we finish there then, folks? That's a nice compact
Yes.
2 and a bit. That's
Do it.
super fun stream, everybody. Hey, David
Cold sweat.
Coruscant.
Cold sweat.
Coruscant?
Cold sweat.
Mhm.
Okay.
Corn sweat. Just call him
Corn
Swamp
sweat.
Ass.
Darworth.
David
Corn
Swamp
sweat.
Ass.
That is it, folks.
Ta-da.
We're not going just quite yet.
Oh,
mean,
okay.
Hold on.
How dare you?
How dare you? Yeah,
What's he doing?
almost advertise. Chat, you are wonderful. Thank you for the interaction. You've been on fire tonight, chat. Thank you for the
All two of
interaction.
you.
Yes.
No, they always make me
those
laugh,
thoughts I can.
man. If you ever
Yeah,
hear me like
yeah,
laughing while you
yeah.
guys are talking, it's because I've read a really funny comment or 2 or 3. You know,
Yeah,
they're just these are
they're on
funny
fire.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat, thank you for the interactions, super chats, and all that malarkey. Chat, you're the best. What more can I say? You are the best. I will thank the guests. Mr. Brownlands, thank you, Mr. Brownlands. Mega Geek.
Yep. No worries.
Rennie L.
Yeah, thanks for having me as always. Great chatting with you guys on the panel, and chat as always keeping me laughing every freaking show. You guys come up with some great one-liners.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
thank you guys.
I'm going to say Price has been on fire again.
Yeah,
Cheers, Price.
he's got a lot of oil,
Unbelievable.
baby oil now. So there you
Unbelievable.
go.
Cheers,
can
I
Price.
use,
think I'm
like-
just grumpy.
I was gonna say you can use dumpster fire as your like avatar. Be cool.
Price oily.
I think I'm just grumpy.
I think that's the truth. And I've
It
been more
is.
grumpy lately. Every time I'm more grumpy, you're like, you're
I'm
on
here,
fire.
mate. I'm here,
Just
man.
grumpy.
Professor R2. Ooh.
Well, thanks for having me. Always fun to be here. Great seeing everyone here in the chat. Wonderful panel tonight.
And last but by no means least, Golden Reach Round, Droid of Choice, all that. Z3PO.
Oh, thank you very much for having me, Mr. Brown. Thanks to the panel. Thanks to the chat. We're nothing without the chat.
Base up tomorrow. I don't know. We're going to possibly be back on. There's a super chat coming in. Z available, mate? At the
Right.
death.
Steve.
At the death.
Joe
Thank you,
Eager
Steve.
for
Thank you, my friend.
$20.
Wow.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
We won't have
Yes.
none of that happy holiday shit on this fucking channel.
Merry Christmas.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Joe. You've been mightily
Merry
generous
Christmas.
this evening. Thank you, my friend. I think we're going to be back on Christmas Eve.
You did it last year, didn't you?
We did a 7-hour stream last year.
Well, yeah, I went. I left and I came back and you were still
So-
going.
It's going to be a bit of a liquid situation, but the plan is Christmas Eve, and then we're going to try and possibly do something every day during the Christmas holidays, Christmas Day included, because I know some people are
Some
on their
people
own.
don't have anyone to hang out with.
Yeah,
during the
so we're
holidays,
gonna we'll
so-
probably
like Ian.
yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
He has
Listen.
his cat.
And his dad.
Listen, Ian, I know my lot in life, and that's to provide the youth club for the old bastards.
I thought you was
So-
going to say provide for a diddy.
No, that's
Do you have any
Price.
baby oil?
No. Price,
Yes.
R2, you plugging anything before we leave?
Well, usually we have on Tuesdays and Thursdays the night owl at 11:45 p.m. Eastern, and not sure what's going to happen with the holidays, but probably there will be something. So check out either the main channel, Price of Reason, or my live channel, Price of Reason Live, and or on Twitter or anywhere.
Listen, folks, we are going to be around Christmas, during Christmas week, and before New Year's. So we will be around. So hopefully, usually at the same time, 10ish GMT, hopefully. But we'll see how we go. That is it, folks. We will see you Christmas Eve. Have a great couple of days. Until then.
Eat a
Bye-bye.
tree